see.
Okay, we're live.
Are we live? Let's see here. No, it's not showing up on the thing yet.
Yeah, it shows live for me.
Yeah,
it shows there, but it's not showing live on the YouTube.
There we go. There we go.
Is it going now?
Yeah, I just got your notification.
Cool.
Oh my God, you're notified.
Here we are. On the YouTube, you know?
Yeah.
Got it, dude.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Parley with JustANormie. Today I've got Fenrin, I got Dutch, and today we are going to talk about Hollywood, wokeness, PC, woke culture, the destruction of our cultures, our pop culture, so on and so forth and stuff. And so, please introduce yourself, Fenrin.
I am Fenrir the Ice Wolf, destroyer of the world, walker of the halls of Valhalla, and feeder of all. You may know me as the guy who loves to piss off Scotty enough when he does beam me up into these shits. So if you want to know more information, go watch the previous videos. And plus, go sub to my channel if you can. I would accept all the love for doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, he has nothing. Dutch, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Dutch Kitty, and I'm exhausted. I took a little nap. Let me see. I just go around being on other people's streams, and I get PO'd at what our culture has become.
So,
You're pretty much just a female version of me, then.
No. Well, for one thing, I'm female, and so I like take higher priority than you. You know.
So since we got her on the panel here and all that, we'll discuss the where is it here? Let me share this on the screen. Share screen. Yes. Let's see.
Mary Jane.
Windows, Chrome. Yes. Since we got her on here, and I know she was pretty adamant about this when I talked to her. So
yeah, and she's pretty fair. Yeah. She knows what is sanity.
Exactly. So this article, if everybody is not aware of it, YouTube removes Clownfish's TV thumbnail featuring J. Scott Campbell's Mary Jane cover art for violating nudity and sexual content policies. Yet we all know there is porn on YouTube. And
I mean, literally, if you search for naked yoga, you will have numerous pictures of women literally naked doing yoga in every position.
So, Dutch, you want to go into this with us here? And
oh boy!
Right.
So basically, if a lot of people don't know of the famous J. Scott Campbell, Marvel artist, as you can see, I've known throughout the years, seen his work. I know, but for me, I've been researching him up since I see, what's all been going on, and I remember seeing, his art and somebody else who did, oh my God, he did like very offensive sexual art. I forgot his name. He did the famous one with Spider-Woman, with her butt in the air, but I can't think of his name. So basically what's been going on is this picture has come up, and SJWs are, of course, reading about it because of femininity, as you see here, which is not wrong. Basically.
Right.
Look, I can't believe this is not even the main controversy they have in here. Clownfish originally did use this thumbnail to show a bunch of weirdos on Twitter who altered the art.
Yeah, YouTube took down the thumbnail because it says right there about nudity. And I'm like,
how is she naked? I have had 3 girlfriends in my life, and I have seen them in that pose.
Yeah, I've been in that pose.
My wife's been in that pose.
Yeah. I mean, okay, if they're going to be like, oh my God, the clothes are like so skin tight on her, you could basically see her naked.
Seen that in real life.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, right?
It's like she has the girls up front, which is, she's Mary Jane freaking Watson.
Right.
That's one of the hottest women in Marvel. I mean, come on. Spider-Man has suffered more than anyone. He deserves the hottest women.
Yeah, but here's the thing I found funny about all this. The SJWs seem to zoom in on Spider-Man knee in this picture. And they're like, oh my God, they try to be like, it's his, what? And I'm like, when they're trolling, when they're trying to find something sexual in men, when it's clearly a female-centered piece of art.
I think it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It really is.
It
shows so many great features. I mean, not to look at her front ladies and stuff like that, but looking at her actual image of her facial expression.
And the composition.
Exactly. Yeah. And then if you look at
I'm not going to insult.
If you look at the image in the background too, though.
Yeah. Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Okay, first of all, Dutch, this is no insult, no out of order, but let's be honest, comic book wise, speaking into the industry, 85% of people that read comics are most likely men, mostly very young sexually active men. Probably more.
Yeah.
But these idiots this is why Marvel is dying. Look, you have to please males. This artist has been into many comics, some of his own, and they attract a lot of customers because he knows that this service can attract men.
Yeah.
Men are attracted to beautiful women. Yeah. Men aren't attracted to they're not attracted to trailblazers, snowflake, whatever the fuck these idiots make.
I mean, I hate to be the one that has common sense in the room, but if you're in the entertainment industry, as we see with the porn industry, sex sells.
Sex sells.
Exactly.
Look at anime and manga. They are selling millions
Oh my
day.
God, yes. Anime. Look at anime chicks.
Yeah. Oh
the most exaggerated torpedo boobs that you could think of. That defy gravity, and they're complaining about a very
exactly. I mean, look at Bleach, the anime Bleach.
Yeah,
some of the biggest ones are there.
But yet they complain about bring the picture back up.
Where is it?
Scott.
There it is.
But they're complaining about this. It's just a little cheesecake.
And this is actually realistic. I have seen numerous women like this.
Yeah,
right.
Compared to anime, this is nothing compared to what there's in Japan.
Yeah, this is tame. This is like some middle schooler would make.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny about anime is that they show all that, but yet in Japanese porn, they cover the D and the P.
Exactly. It's pretty weird.
What? Yeah,
exactly.
And
the Japanese have standards. They have certain standards.
Okay,
they're
not on paper.
Here's the other weird thing. You know why Hollywood has to cater to nudity where everybody's shaved? If you know what I mean.
Wait, what? Wait, explain that one.
Okay.
Wait, I'm really not getting. What are you trying to speak here?
Okay, it's primarily like women for the sense.
Yeah.
Where if you have women, say like in Game of Thrones or whatever, and you see them butt naked, shaved everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you mean that?
Yeah, that's shaved. That is for the Asian audience because Asians see basically pubic hair as disgusting.
Exactly.
Well, most people do anyways.
I know, but it goes back
Asia
way
has a
back.
lot of weird fetishes. Yeah, they used to literally use knives to cut it from the women back in the old days.
Yeah, it goes way back. I mean, for us, Americans and Europeans, women shaving our underarms and everything, it's kind of new. It's like within the last 150
Probably around
years.
the 80s, 90s.
No, but I mean of like standard of like everything. But I mean, just the idea of shaving everything, it's around, right after the war, right after World War II, but just the idea of shaving legs, was like, oh my God.
Yeah. Well, you got to remember too, if you go back to ancient times, they also thought too that shaving and stuff, or even bathing, was uncleansing.
It depends
because
on where you're at.
Depends on the culture.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the Egyptians.
Yep.
The Egyptians used to literally shave everything and used wigs for the women.
Yeah. And the thing is, if anybody here that watches Outlander, on Stars,
there's a love Outlander.
Yeah, it was a pretty good show.
Ooh,
yeah, there's a scene where they're in where are they? Are they in France? Jamie and Claire are in France, and Jamie is, she's from post World War II.
Yeah, exactly.
England.
Yeah.
And so when she's like, oh my gosh, I have somewhere where I can have my underarms, shaven and my legs. Back then, they used honey. So she was honey waxing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when Jamie saw her, he was disgusted. A Scotsman. It's like, why am I seeing everything?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was the 16th
century. 17th century, yeah, something like that.
So 1750s.
Yeah.
So let's just say it wasn't the past.
Hey, I like history, so I have to be accurate.
Oh, I am too, Dutch. I'm a huge
no. I also love history. I'm also a super history nerd. I mean, look at my name. Look at my icon.
Yeah. Well, it's like I just recently did my ancestry DNA. So knowing that I'm 35% Scottish, just like
I did that too.
Like,
found out I was Italian.
Nice.
See,
Italian.
Ooh, you don't
descendant.
Look it.
Yeah. Descendant. Very, 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 very back.
I know. Yeah, I know. But it's just kind of like, hey, find out all this, and 2% Swedish and 2% Norwegian, and it's like, ooh, to me that's the history. That's the history turn on for me. It's like, I find this more about me.
So Dutch, to get back to this article and stuff like that, what do you think is really, really behind this? I mean, do you think this is not fake outrage, but do you think it's just a small? Because I tend to think that it's a very, very, very small.
Oh yeah, it's definitely small. I mean, especially for me, I'm in some fandoms that are very left leaning. I'm in and they have no problem with sexuality and everything else. So they're gunning for people that are middle of the road. Because the stuff I see is saying in the Critical Role fandom, there's sexy stuff going on all the time, and they do not complain.
Look, as George Carlin once said, never underestimate the power of stupid people in groups.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And I mean, as much as they say, sexual freedom. Here's a straight white girl, ginger. Of course, I gotta attack a ginger. Iconic ginger.
Yeah, Mary Jane was the first, actually. I think in Marvel.
Yeah,
she was the first of them all.
Yeah, and they want to attack her, and what do? They go through the artist. Oh, it's a white male. He did it.
And you know what too? Her the way that they have her portrayed here and stuff like that. Yes, it's a sexual pose, but you know what though? My favorite woman in all of time is Marilyn Monroe. Dude, and when I see, exactly.
And look at her.
And look at her. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
it's Norma Jean.
Yeah, she'd probably be hated today because she symbolizes what's bad, giving images of sexuality and quite possibly making fat people feel bad.
I was on a forum back in the day and stuff when forums were just still a big thing, and Marilyn Monroe was my avatar, and because somebody of Arab descent complained about it, I was forced to remove my avatar because it it projects sexual sex, I guess. I don't know. So yeah.
Okay, so you're
I believe that because I've met people of Arab descent, but at the point you gotta say that is their problem, not yours.
Yeah, that's their problem, not yours.
I mean, you're not going directly. Exactly. You're not going directly to this guy and throw it at his face,
right? Yeah, no shit, right? Yeah.
And the thing is, if anybody of the one that we know, Cameron Pasha, he celebrates women.
Yeah, I know.
He every day, beautiful Hollywood icons. And of course his iconic Taylor Swift post of the day. So it just depends on how you are more how you are. Again, it's just personal preference.
Yeah. And I'm gonna Oh god.
Does YouTube? If you look up, I'm not going to show it on the stream. You're not seeing it, right?
Nope.
Nope.
Porn. Let me see here.
Okay, I thought you said something else.
No, I said porn in YouTube.
Okay, you did say it. Okay.
Yeah.
You did.
Okay.
So you're bringing up porn or something? Because I'm not really.
We're talking about sexy women. Of course, we're going to.
Well, no, I know that, but what I'm doing is I'm looking at some of the images, some of the thumbnails and stuff. There's some actual real women with large breasts that are hanging out.
Yeah.
Except including down below downstairs.
Look, dude, YouTube is a bunch of hypocrites.
Yeah,
right, exactly.
That has been proven quite a long time ago.
Yeah, it's like I think Clownfish actually talked about this. It's like, wait a minute,
Young Rippers talk about this.
They're like we get our thumbnail taken down because of something this innocent, cheesecake innocent, but yet there's naked yoga on YouTube.
Naked yoga.
And that's not even the most messed up of everything they have
but
in
it's
there.
kind of like they're allowed to show their naked.
Oh wow! Yeah.
On the thumbnail.
Wow.
So that's the hypocrisy.
Full on too.
Yeah, full on.
I mean, you could literally find a video about a guy milking a pregnant lady.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking.
You don't have to look through Pornhub for that.
I'm not looking it up. Yeah,
you really don't.
Huh? Wow.
You really don't.
That's crazy.
But yeah, it's just, this is another targeted thing. You know, whatever whisper networks that they're on, they're kind of like, who's that's really well known in the comic book industry, like 20 years, can we go after now?
You know what's the thing? The artist actually reclaimed against these people because, again, this guy doesn't give a fuck. He can literally tell them to fuck off. He can work alone.
But
Look at Ethan Van Sciver. He's working alone, making millions. Literally every day.
Do you have that image of his on his Twitter where he's kind of like, I'm not left or right, you know, of J. Scott Campbell, where he's kind of like, I'm not left or right, but I just can't condone, you know, whatever. Let me find the link for you, because it's kind of like, dude, just shut the fuck up.
Hang on.
You know?
Right. All right. Okay. Here you go, buddy. Go.
Okay, here you go. Here's the linky. I don't like doing share screens because my iMac is
garbage.
Yeah. So so there's the link for you.
Give me the link and I'll
I got it.
Okay.
Private
cool.
chat.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. We'll stop sharing this other one here.
Yeah. But we all know what that article's about. It's about hypocrisy.
Okay. Oh, this one. Yeah, I read about that one. I was like, what the freaking A, man?
Yeah. He's just kind of like, I can't really take sides and the whole fix it. Oh, yeah. People tried to fix this image just like Anna, that Star Wars girl, as she would do things. And somebody did like a diagram of, oh, this is wrong and this is wrong, and I'm going to tell you, this is really sexist over here. And
you want to dissect that?
If these people have time to do that, why can't they do their own comic book?
I know, they're like, that's work.
So,
oh God,
so J. Scott Campbell, the one that drew this, is now retracting what because they're going after him.
Yeah, I think he's spooked.
How old is this guy, anyways?
He's like in his 40s, 50s.
Really?
He's in his 40s.
Yeah, he's in his like mid to late 40s.
Jeez. So what is his reasoning here?
He's basically, you know,
can you give us a rundown here? Yeah.
Basically, kind of like, okay, I saw the thread that he's talking about.
I'll share it in the thing for people.
Yeah, I saw the thread that he's talking about where everybody was like, oh, this is wrong, da da da. And and I think he got so spooked of, let me tell you this, because I have been attacked by people because I put my own opinion, and they do go out, DM everybody.
Bow down to those bastards.
How dare you?
Yeah, they DM, and I even got somebody said, where's the party? I've come to, join in.
Exactly.
Because
you can never win. I mean,
No.
if they scream, this is racist against black people, they're wrong, yada, yada, then you're a black guy who says, I really don't see the problem with any of this. They call you a sellout. They call you an Uncle Tom. They call you all kinds of shit.
Or even, of course we don't talk politics, but even if you don't agree with somebody who's just in the big house, the big White House just recently, and you may not liked him, but there are some things you might have liked that he did.
Yeah, I mean, literally,
like for the economy.
I disliked Trump, literally as a human being, but I would vote for him because he did some actual smart things.
Yeah.
Right.
Biden isn't doing anything smart at the moment.
But that's just showing. Hey, you might disagree with a politician or whatever, and you may say one little thing. Oh, it's time to go after you now. Because, you're the alt-right and everything else. It's like, no, if you just...
Oh, my God.
It's like that famous speech from the 12th Doctor that he's talking, why don't you just sit down and talk? They don't want to talk. Yeah, be adults. You can throw missiles at each other all day. Many people will destroy themselves. You destroy people. You only make it worse if you don't sit down and talk.
Yeah, and it's proven when one side actually wants to think things through clearly, that is the right side. Because if you know you're right, you'll have a peaceful conversation. You'll try to take this and show the fact that you're right with calm and intelligent words.
Yeah.
Not with screaming and craziness.
Yeah, and that's why Anna gets attacked so much. Because she backs us up.
She is smart. She knows what she's talking about.
She is a pit bull, dude.
She is a queen of chaos, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, the little hobbit she is, me and her are the same height. It's like, yes, hobbits unite, but, my feet are dainty.
Ooh.
Good to hear that.
No, it's just like she showed her feet in a live stream.
Who did?
Anna.
Yeah, I see
Anna
that
did?
one.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and she says, and she said, I really do have hobbit feet, like finger feet.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, no, you don't. Oh my gosh. I never wore heels, so my toes are nice and nice and perfect. So not all jacked up.
Don't worry, Kim Kardashian is also a hobbit. So you'll be safe about that.
I know, but she has enough weight in her butt to counteract that.
You know what? Hey, Dutch.
Yeah.
I'm reading this and stuff. He seems like he doesn't know where he wants to stand because he's all over the place.
He's chasing his tail.
Yeah. Exactly. So I'm like, I just read briefly what he was talking about. I'm like, dude, you're all over the damn place. You're not even addressing
I gotta be over here. I gotta be over here.
Yeah. I'm like, you can't be in 50 million different directions. People are not gonna buy your shit.
Yeah, it's kind of like, please buy my stuff if I say I denounce these people.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
if we go into Zack Snyder, what he put out.
Oh yeah.
I saw that last night.
Because look at, he goes down in the first portion of this. He says, I don't believe art censorship is left or right. In my observation, both sides use it as a tool and as a strategy for their individual means and agendas. But at my core, as a creative individual and as artist, let me state, I fundamentally am against censorship and being told in general what I can and cannot draw by any group. You just took a position right there.
You just took a position.
You just took a position. That is a position.
Exactly.
I cannot censorship and be told in general what I can and cannot draw by any group politically or otherwise.
Okay,
he just told them, fuck you.
Yep. You know what he just did? He just, if you putting your hands, extending your hands out to other people and shaking their hands, but they're on two opposing sides. That's exactly what he did.
Oh yeah. He tried to explain his position and stuff like that. But the thing is the people that are reading this are going to read what they want to see.
Yeah.
Those that are analytically thinking like us are going to see exactly what he's talking about and what he's not.
Exactly.
People are going to rush
be
with
100%.
Exactly.
It has to be 100% specifically.
100%,
like say, fuck censoring directly, immediate. No more shit. Just say that. Fuck censoring.
Yeah, but the thing is that I think in another tweet, I didn't know we were gonna go like really into this. I would have had it up.
That's okay.
Where he had to denounce.
That's okay.
Comicscape.
Always around.
You know,
Comicscape.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not 100% against that.
I know, but I'm just.
I'm actually pro that.
Yeah, but he had to really be like, I don't agree with it because, what I hear, that's really like a tweet of his. He's like, I haven't really looked into their stuff, but from what I hear from people I know, I don't really agree with Comicscape. I was like, fucker, have you ever even looked at, their stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, you got Jeff from World Class Bullshitters. You got, gosh, I can't even think of his name right now. But you got so many people. We got people within Comicscape. Yeah, they have great books. There's a British comic artist who has the blessing of Charlie Chaplin's family to do a comic about him.
Yeah, there's been. This is the thing is that people don't
understand. Did any of these guys actually thought about asking the Siegel family about doing the whole Black Superman thing before? Because they're a Jewish family.
Yeah.
Check this out. This is another thing too, and I don't know if any of you know this, but back in the 50s and the 60s, J. Edgar Hoover of the FBI was going after comic books because he didn't like how they were patrolling law enforcement. So, this is no different. It's just a mob mentality by people that are doing it.
Wonder how Hoover would have acted if he was still alive.
Dude, all you gotta do is go back and look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's now the McCarthy mentality, but on the left.
They don't even understand. McCarthyism was just nothing more than going after Soviet communist sympathizers, which were entrenched in Hollywood.
And guess who they went after because of her connection? Because she was a spy. They went after Julia Child's husband.
Yes, there's a lot of individuals within World War II era that were gone after and stuff like that too as well. But well into the 60s and 70s.
On U.S. government orders.
Oh yeah.
Julia Child, she was a spy.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that about her, and they didn't go
Charlie
after her
Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin was a spy.
Yeah. That was the original story about the guy, right? I mean, there were depictions that literally show this. I've seen a cartoon about Charlie Chaplin actually using his antics to spy on people.
Yeah, there was a woman. She was like one of those dancers or something like that. She was really famous back in World War II. She was killed for being a spy. I can't remember her name though. She was big, famous. Let me go look it up here.
People,
famous.
People tend to forget espionage. Like, isn't the big point of espionage people not knowing who the fuck you are?
Well, look at this. Look at this.
Don't you kind of lose if people in the end know who you were?
Ben, let me explain something here. So we have a certain administration who has a son who has ties to a certain nation state who just gotten trapped with a Chinese honeypot.
Oh no, I know. I've seen the videos. I've seen the pages.
Yes.
I mean, have you also seen the whole crazy CIA recruitment video? The one about the Mexican insane person?
Yeah.
Yeah. The U.S. government's going to need a lot of cleanup. I mean, I'm not even American. Even I'm saying you guys really need to get your shit together because if you fall,
that's who it was. You guys, Matahari.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She was executed by firing squad for spying.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then like
firing squad.
What?
Taping someone down, then pointing a shit ton of guns at them, and then boom.
Yeah, a whole squad of people with rifles. Yeah.
Oh man, that's a hard way to go.
I forget which state it is, but they want to bring it back.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, but look at
Sometimes
this.
hard punishment
Check
must
this
be
out.
done.
Okay, everybody knows who Coco Chanel is, right?
Yes.
And stuff like that. Dude, she was
Yes.
a freaking Nazi sympathizer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
I
yeah.
mean,
you're shocked by this?
No, but I'm just
no,
saying.
no.
It's
I
just,
mean, it's like Queen Elizabeth's uncle. He was a sympathizer. He really was after he stepped down because he wanted to marry what's her face, twice divorcee and everything. He went to Mr. Adolf and said, "Hey, I'll help you get Britain if you let me get back on the throne."
Yeah, and also too, you got to remember too is that the Queen, they've got mixed heritage too. Their last name is not Windsor. It's German.
They changed it because of World War II.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Plus that, and they're cousins to the Tsar of Russia before he was taken out.
Yeah, you have to remember, royalty literally just married other royalty. So a lot of royal people around the world are really related deep down.
Oh God,
those are Victoria's kids. Those are Victoria's kids that spread all throughout Europe.
Exactly. Yeah, but that was all because of old alliances and stuff like that.
But I'm just saying when a
Disney
generation
doesn't do right depictions of what princes and princesses used to do.
It's just that when we're talking about czars and everything.
Seriously, kings used to sell off their daughters.
If we're talking about Russia Tsar, I saw a documentary about all that, and he actually basically called England. He's like, "Hey, cousin, you want to get us out of here? We're gonna."
Another crazy fact. People say that women had it bad in the old days. Kings actually wanted daughters more than sons because they could actually marry their daughters out to other princes.
Yeah, but here's the messed up part. The Tsar of Russia, King of England, they're cousins, first cousins, and I forget who he is. It's the son after Victoria's son. He was basically like, "Ooh, that looks bad for me. I'm sorry." And that's what happened. Yeah, it would look bad. And even the prime minister and parliament was kind of like, "Yeah, it would look good. It wouldn't look good for us if we took you in." So, famous Anastasia got executed because the Brits wouldn't bring him in.
So, let's move on here. I don't want to scare anybody off from us talking politics and all that.
I know, but don't be scared off. I mean, me and Scotty do this all the time. I mean,
it's very relevant, though. It is very relevant because people don't understand. People just don't understand what was in the past. They tend to think everything they're doing now is something new because it's been created in their time. But yet it already happened. And if anything, all of this is creating is the most scariest thing on everybody's liberties, no matter what country you live in, stuff like that, dude. This is the most encroachment on speech we have ever seen in our history. And the thing is it's not just people, it is corporations like Facebook, Twitter.
You can't even call a woman a mother anymore. They're a birth giver.
You know
a birth conceiver.
Okay, don't get me in on that.
Yeah. So, and this is the thing is that we cannot allow these big corporations to determine what is speech and what is
right
not.
or wrong.
Yes, exactly. And this is the thing, Fenra. I know this might come across wrong. I'm just pre-warning you and stuff like that, But the thing is hate speech, is still free speech. Example?
Oh, I agree.
Wait. If let's just say, for example, the KKK are walking down the street or skinheads, and there's Black Panthers on the other side or something like that, they can throw language all they want all day long. But until that language turns into a physical altercation, that no longer becomes.
Dude, I agree with you completely. I know what free speech is.
I'm telling our audience what we're talking about here. That's how I'm trying to explain it. But the thing is like you cannot. Yes, you cannot advocate. For example, you could say something about the president, certain
Yeah.
things harmful, but you can't say certain
Jump into
things
the
that are
White
not
House and start throwing bombs.
yeah. Right, exactly, and stuff like that. You cannot advocate for overthrowing the U.S. government. That is not free speech.
That
You
is
know
an
what I'm
actual
saying?
threat to the government and the high
Yes,
elite.
exactly, yes. But the thing is it's got to be in a certain form, which Supreme Court has ruled several times over and over and over again. Now, these corporations like Facebook and Twitter and Facebook who have their own Supreme Court, dude, I'm sorry. When do I get to face my alleged accuser if you're really gonna use a court system or a court of law made up by your artificial Supreme Court? Huh? Because if we're going to go by the rule of law, we're going to go by the rule of law. The U.S. Supreme Court has ruled several times that hate speech is free speech. You don't like it? So what? It hurts your
Go
feelings?
to a country that
So
doesn't
what?
have free speech if you
Yes,
don't like it.
exactly.
See how it is there.
Yeah, exactly. Go over to one of the Middle Eastern countries. See what happens.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
have no fucking idea.
Or go over to China. China's not a free
Or
country,
Russia.
people. Well, Russia's far more. No, they don't do things like they used to anymore. They're pretty open now and stuff like that.
Oh,
actually.
seriously? I
Yeah.
need to go back to my
I've got
Russian
I got quite a few Russian friends and stuff like that. It's pretty.
No, I've
know.
also met Russian people. I
Yeah.
mean, I haven't seen much
No,
about
I have
the Russian
Russian
political
friends.
space.
I have Russian friends that have actually migrated over here in the last decade.
Me
But
too.
they the thing is like countries like China and stuff like that. They crack down on speech. They crack down on what you can and cannot do.
Dude, China
Like
is a very
They have
messed up country.
They have
In
moderators
many ways.
who look over the videos from the West, like the movies, and say, you can't have this in there. You can't have that in there. This or that. Blah, blah,
Dude,
blah.
China's fucked up. Literally, listen to this story I have here. Back in 2011, there was this woman who was hit by a car, a hit and run. She was down on the floor, was going to die. A man showed up, grabbed her, took her to a hospital, helped her. After it was all done, the woman was saved. The woman prosecuted the man. The Chinese government literally showed this information and reported all over the country. A couple of years later, a little girl got hit also by a hit and run. No one did anything because that video was still out there and people knew what could happen.
Right,
so that girl was there on the floor, bleeding for hours, and died. And still the Chinese government is still showing that video. Yeah. They are a very messed up country.
But you know what, though? It's happening here, too.
I know.
People are too afraid to get involved because people will sue you for helping them.
Yeah.
Helping to literally save their life.
Isn't there a law that actually gives them permission to do this? The what was it? The what's the name? Something about can't remember. I'll try to find it later. I remember it later. Okay then. But yeah, this is messed up. So, if humans can't even help each other out of pure nature, then I fear for the future.
I know. Yeah. So all right, let's move on from this. But there was an article. So we're going to talk about the new Black Superman, the bad hair Black Superman that's going to allegedly be replacing.
It's not a new Black Superman.
No,
They were
I know.
race swap Kal-El.
So give us a rundown and let's show an article and let's, you know what I'm saying?
Well, let's see. When we were all destroyed when we heard the Ta-Nehisi motherfucking piece of shit Captain America destroying coats was gonna do Superman. We were all pissed. We knew it was gonna go to shit. It was only a matter of time. Either they were gonna make Superman racist or they're gonna make Superman black. Ding, ding, ding. It was the latter. And with J.J. Abrams as his co-director, we already knew this was gonna be quite possibly the worst thing ever made. I mean, JJ literally wrote a script about Superman a couple of years back, and that script came to the public, and it was awful. DC really did the right move not producing that.
But here's probably the worst offense to this. They announced it on the current Superman's birthday.
Yeah,
Henry Cavill's birthday. It was literally a planned inside job.
Yeah,
fucking
I mean, at least wait a couple of days.
Right?
I know. They are trying to take away a lot of women's man candy.
Oh yeah, no shit, right?
Yeah.
You know, we see what happens with Anna. You know, I keep myself in the back seat, but
Mary J, dude,
cheer
is
her
all over
on.
this too. Oh yeah, dude. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
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 I didn't know what I was speaking. Let me just tell you, this is actually pretty stupid. Even Michael B. Jordan said, this is stupid. He's not even going to work in this movie because he knows. He loves Superman. He knows the pain of having your characters destroyed. Even Will Smith, who's not a nerd, said, let white people have their Superman, create your own thing.
Yeah, if you think about it, they have two. They have Steel.
They have Icon, Static, Vixen, Jon Stewart, who I would love to see a movie
of like Superman type. They have Steel
Superman
and they have Calvin.
They have
That's
Icon.
the thing
He's a Superman type.
who was it? Who was it that is always talking about the guy on YouTube, black guy? I'm forgetting
Young
his name
Ripper?
right now. Young Ripper. Is the guy. He's always talking about this. Is that just like what they did with Falcon? They demoted him. They created Falcon, who was a black dude. And stuff, dude. I am so bummed because I liked Falcon.
Falcon was independent. Now we'll always remember him as Cap's sidekick because he took the mantle.
Exactly. Eric July, brightest day.
Young
Just
Ripper.
said it's Eric July, Young Ripper. I'm just having a brain fart. I'm sorry. But go ahead. But
oh, would you like to say it?
No, you first.
Okay. But yeah, they want to, you know, as Gary said on Friday Night Tights and everybody else, is that they don't want to create something that's already there that people actually might like and want to know about. And why a lot of people are chirping of like, why not Static Shock? Because it doesn't. Because Static Shock
is insanely famous. Don't forget.
Wait. Static would not add anything to what they want to do, which is destroy white icons.
Let them.
Fucking weirdos.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I would like to see icons in every shade, you know? But don't destroy, you know,
I mean, they literally gave us a Chinese Superman. Again, Superman has another bastard, a clone made by the Chinese government against his will.
Yeah. And
two, actually, if you think about it right. I mean, for fuck's sake, I mean, they're calling it his clones and he treats them as brothers, but deep down they're really his sons. I mean, he's at about 5 at this point.
Well, I mean, look at Wolverine.
He's dead, technically.
Look at Wolverine. You know, you have
How are they going to explore that? How are they going to explore Superman with a shit ton of clones? He's actually deadbeat dead.
That's what they want to do. They want to treat Superman, Kal-El, as a worthless white guy.
And that's not even true. He was actually an amazing father. I mean,
they want to reinvent that because white men are bad. White men.
Yeah, but there was this amazing run I remember where General Zod's baby son came into his hands and he raised him as his own. Chris Kent. It was an amazing run. I actually loved it. I can't believe they got rid of the character.
Yeah, so what they want to do is you saw how adamant they were to correct us that no, we're not doing Calvin, we're doing Kal-El, which is they're rubbing salt on the wound.
Let them. It's gonna burn.
I'm sorry, but look, I know Kryptonians look like white people, but they're not. I mean, what's the problem about there being an entire species that's just made of white people? This is an extraterrestrial universe. No one cares how these guys look because they can look like anything.
What about you remember in the CW show where they made
Cyborg Superman Black?
Yeah, exactly. So what was wrong with that?
Cyborg Superman technically should have been identical to Superman because he was an inside job. He was infiltrated as Superman.
That's okay.
Many times.
The thing is in the CW, I thought it was going to be, Cyborg Superman, and it was played by the gentleman who is, oh God, dude, the guy from Mars. I can't remember his damn name. I'm having a
Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, I think that is the best Martian Manhunter I have ever seen.
Exactly, he is perfect. This guy, the actor who plays him, I have been following him since I was a kid.
Dude, he is such a good actor. I've seen him in other shit.
I've followed him since I've seen his Robin Hood show as a kid. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, he was only put in the
awesome,
final
dude.
seasons, but he was great.
Right, exactly. So it's like, and that's the thing is like, okay, like let's just say that, like, Apollo Creed from the frickin' from the Rocky movies and stuff like that, dude. I love Apollo Creed. I follow I followed Carl Weathers and stuff on Twitter and stuff, and he even responds to me. I don't know if it's really him, but I mean that's really fucking cool. You know what I'm saying?
You're right about that, Brad Estate.
Mr.
Terrific should have gotten an amazing movie. Mr. Terrific.
I've heard of Mr. Terrific.
Yeah, he was in the Arrowverse, but they did him insanely dirty. Turned him gay, made him insanely feminized. He was a piece of shit in Team Arrow. He wasn't even his own character.
Oh, that's
he wasn't even his own character. He was a nerdy piece of, look, Mr. Terrific is smart.
Yeah.
Is smart, but he's no nerd. He's literally a badass in every area.
Oh, who's the best Manhunter? MS? Oh, the gentleman who played him on CW as Martian Manhunter. Is a black actor. I can't remember his name though.
Wait, currently?
Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
Neither can I.
Here, let me hang on. CW Martian. Yeah, here he is, right here.
Yeah.
Here. Yeah.
Even though they can update the makeup.
Yeah, right here. I'll share it with
they could try to update the makeup a little. Oh, one more thing. I was also pissed at what they did to Miss Martian in the CW. They made her. They ruined it for her.
Here, look at that. That is Martian Manhunter to me.
Exactly.
I think the one in Snyder Cut was horrible.
Yeah. They were trying to do this biological suit crap, but that doesn't work.
What the hell? And dude, they even brought out the white Martian Manhunter and stuff like that, or the white Martians.
The white Martians
and stuff, dude. They were fucking badass, dude.
Exactly.
The makeup was phenomenal, dude.
Yeah, it just shows these Warner Brothers and DC can do amazing movies. They just need to get rid of the crap.
Yeah, this is the actor.
I've been dreaming about doing a Manhunter movie for years. I even have a plot, character layout, how he met Jor-El, how he. I have a fucking lot of shit planned.
Here it is again. As I'm sharing the screen to show the gentleman. There it is, right here, guys. This guy right here, dude. He is such a great actor.
When I was watching Supergirl, he was really good.
Yeah. And the thing is, and that was a big turnoff too, because I liked him. He was the head of this agency. He was an actual alien himself, so he knew how to look at things. And he knew how to look at that too. But the thing is he knew how to balance this alien phenomenon with the understanding of protecting human life too, as well on Earth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And all that stuff. And that's where that was great about him and stuff like that. There was no agenda or anything like that.
He didn't take it personally.
He didn't and stuff like that. And I absolutely loved his character.
Yeah, because he knows that you can't leave your house's door open at night because someone will break in and kill you.
Yeah.
You need to protect him.
Yeah, right. And MS, you know what? You're right. I mean, excuse me, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to burp in everybody's face there.
Oh, yeah, they fucking suck.
So, CW show sucks. You know what? They do, indeed. And I've got to agree with that.
I mean, the only show that isn't sucking right now is Superman and Lois.
Yeah, but it's not even back on yet.
Yeah, it's still pretty good.
Oh, no. Superman and Lois is really good. I just hope that they don't change the dynamics when it comes back.
I fear they will around season 2. Season 1 is always just the
I'll be done. I'll be done. Just like we said about
Invincible. They
Invincible.
were smart enough to get rid of the woke black lady, but still. Don't bring Invincible up, because if you bring Invincible up, I'll have to bring Amber up and how people can't criticize the character because she's a black woman. Despite the fact that there's their criticism.
I mean, see, this is where I call BS, because I've been watching a lot of reactions to Invincible, and guess what?
No one likes Amber.
Well, here's the funny part: is that people of the same, race as Amber currently also are kind of like, this is BS.
Are roasting her too. Because
They're
let's be honest, the
roasting
guy
her
was
too?
saving the
That's-
world. He was saving the world. He saved
Yeah.
his friend from being killed.
You know
and
what?
her too. How is she
You
pissed?
do.
And
Yeah, you
she
do.
can't really blame him about him not telling his secret identity. I mean, look
Yeah,
at the beginning.
that drives
Here's
me
an
nuts,
example.
dude.
Here's actually an example. And I hate this character so much, every piece of my soul. Miles Morales. In his
Yeah.
first issues, he had this girlfriend. He told her his secret identity. She was broken. She told her sister, who told her father. Then the father turned out to be a supervillain working for
Nobody
Hydra.
likes
They kidnapped Miles and almost killed him.
Nobody likes
That's
Amber.
the point.
Nobody
That's the
likes
point
Amber.
right there.
32 flavors.
That's the point
Yep.
right there about that story. You can't trust your identity on a chick you just know. You have to know her, her family, everyone
yeah.
deep down.
Yeah, and
Right.
he did it because he was. Yeah, he didn't want to lose his first. Really, I think it's like his first girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know?
Plus, his identity was in danger. Cecil will probably get rid of Amber and her family.
Or something.
They really do that. Even in the comics, they've shown that.
Yeah.
That's why the global defense exists.
Right.
They protect superheroes.
Right. So, is there anything else that we need to discuss in regards to the Black Superman situation?
It's
at all?
stupid. It's
Here's the
dumb.
thing. It's gonna
Are we
fucking
done
suck
with that?
balls.
Yeah, the only thing good about it is us roasting it.
Yeah.
I know, dude.
I think so. I just hope. Look, the script's not done yet. I hope with all this burning and shit, Warner Brothers may have rethink, actually be smart to do this, but I know they're not going to do it.
No.
Because
They're
it
not going to do
emphasizes on the
anything.
word smart.
No.
I mean,
It's
they
not
literally
Warner
said they're
Brothers.
going to make a Blue Beetle movie, and they're not going to concentrate on the fact that Jaime Reyes found a scarab that literally is alien technology and magic. They're going to concentrate on the fact that he's a Mexican kid in a town close to the Mexican border and immigration. Literally. Go check this out.
They're not even doing the original Blue Beetle. They're doing the one from 52.
I don't even know.
I would
Blue
love
Beetle.
a story about Ted
even know.
Kord. He was the most badass Blue Beetle, Kitty. He was the most badass of them all.
You're
He
not
was
allowed to
literally
get.
a guy with no powers.
Fenrin, you're not allowed to get what you like, okay? You will get what they give you.
Fuck no.
Hey, they're going after Henry Cavill. Again,
man.
our man candy. It's like, the gloves are
Dude.
off, you know.
Dude, I'm not gay, but dude, I think he's hot too.
Yeah.
So there.
And he's a nerd. He's a legit nerd.
Exactly, right?
Yeah, plus he was also a Superman fan. He literally cared for the character and knew his soul. I mean, even he was disappointed with the original.
And people who were inside of like Warner Brothers saying, "Oh yeah, he's a little bit of a diva and everything." You know why? You know why they're saying that? Because he knows his shit. He knows what role he knows what role he's getting, and he's going like, "No, it's not like this. It's supposed to be like this. If we could do it."
Look, Cavill is the only reason The Witcher is as good as it is.
Look at that.
I mean,
look
he
at
also wanted
Days head.
He's classically handsome.
Brightest day. I'm gonna be looking
If
at
I
you.
can put him, hey, I'm a woman. I don't care about stereotyping him. If I could have him as Mr. Darcy, I would.
Dude.
That is, I would.
Well, let me tell you, Cavill has deserved all our respect. He actually cares.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the reason the Witcher show is as accurate as it is. I mean, he was still pissed they couldn't even get a Triss Marigold accurate. Because I'll tell you something. In the games, Triss Marigold was hot as hell.
I've been playing it.
In the show, I'm sorry to say I have nothing against the actress, but she is ugly compared to Triss.
Who's the girl?
Very ugly.
What
Triss
girl?
Marigold.
Yeah, the black gold playing Triss Marigold.
I don't know who that is.
Triss was a redhead in the Witcher's game.
Yeah, they took away the redhead.
Beautiful red. I mean, in the Witcher's game, they even showed a reason why Geralt had difficulty choosing between Triss and Yennefer because they were both insanely attractive and near immortal.
Yennefer.
But in the show, I would choose Yennefer with no hesitation. I would go for Yennefer without hesitation.
See, for me, I went for Triss. I thought she had more personality.
Yeah.
Triss had more personality and had more empathy versus Yennefer.
Look at what Godzilla says. Triss was another victim of gendercide.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Godzillionaire. We also lost Red Sonja.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We lost her too.
Keep
I'm
going.
sick of
I'm
this
sorry.
shit.
I'm sorry.
I'm sick of this stupid
Yeah.
shit. We're losing all the cool ginger characters who are very attractive in comic books.
Dude.
I mean, did you see the next season of The Flash? They're going to bring in Impulse. I mean, I stopped watching years ago, but now they're going to bring in Black Impulse.
Dude, did you see who's leaving The Flash for season 8?
Ralph.
Yeah,
Cisco and
Cisco.
and the other guy, the professor that made the accelerator thingy.
Look, I'm sorry to say, but The Flash has never been to my thing. They like to bring these team dynamics to their fucking shows. Why can't it just be the hero dealing with the problems by himself?
Yeah.
It gives more weight to them.
Like,
I
liked the
actual
female vibe, but you know that she died in real life. That's why they
Gypsy?
killed her off the show. Yeah.
See, the show should have went off
gotten
about
an
2-3 seasons ago.
Yeah.
Season 3.
Yeah, I agree.
Exact season 3.
Yeah. I mean, the thing that with America, where we're slowly catching up with the Brits, is they have a story, they may go for a few seasons, and then they let it go. We already got the episode thing down, you know, of scratching all these filler episodes and just going for the meat.
There's a lot of shows that have been out there that have been scripted all the way out. And I completely agree. I think you should give a TV show at least 5 seasons minimum.
Yes.
And stuff like that. And in this new dynamic of 10 episodes, I like the 10 episodes. I even like 6 or 7. And I watch a show called Peaky Blinders on Netflix, and it's 6 episodes. And it's an hour. And they put in so much in such little time. I'm like, holy shit.
Well, just thinking about with Invincible, if we keep going back to this is a cartoon that's an hour long. That's unheard of.
Right? And it really holds my attention.
They could have easily broke it down 22 minutes because that's the standard for an animation show, is 22 minutes. But no, they're like, fuck it. We have a story to tell. We want to motor through it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And we're like, thank you. We're like, thank you. You know, we'll take it in these bites. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Let me see.
And you know what, too, is
he's very much Cary Grant. Yes.
Yes, he is. And you know what, too, I've got to say about Henry Cavill is that he's very good at historical, not historical, but era pieces. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Timepiece things. Like he was on that show for the longest time, the Tudors and stuff like that. And he was the Tudors. I'm sorry, the Tudors. And oh my god, dude, he is really good in that type of. He's just got that look, and is so elegant the way he holds himself and everything else, and and that comes across in Superman. And I'm sorry, but you know what? I like all the past Supermans, but Henry Cavill is my Superman.
He nails it
because
he is the Superman body.
What I image. This is what I see. As,
don't forget, Henry was actually a good person. There's this story about him one day going to a hospital and actually telling a kid he was Superman and to keep the secret. And there were no cameras around. He was literally doing it out of the good of his heart.
Right.
See, that's what we need. We need that.
Are you talking about in real life?
Now.
Or are you talking about in comics?
Real life. He did it in real life.
Oh, he did that in real life. Really? Oh my god, that's cool.
It's like heaven forbid I say the name Johnny Depp, but he did the same thing.
Yeah, it's freaking Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, and
he carried it in a suitcase. He carried it in a suitcase wherever he went, and he went to children's hospitals in costume,
dressed like Jack Sparrow, and talked to the kids.
Yeah.
And he gets canceled because he's a white.
That's it. Brightest day. Period pieces. I'm really bad today. I really apologize, but yes, he is very good at that period piece. I say the same thing about Robert Pattinson. I think he's a very good classical actor in period pieces too.
Yeah,
not to get off topic here, but
Godzilla there. Robert Downey Jr. He went to visit kids as Tony.
Yep.
Black sunglasses and all.
That too.
Yeah.
Sometimes he also
many
used to
figures.
bring a little toy armor and put it on for the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what
yeah.
you know what he did? I read that he spent a lot of his own money. They made
Making that.
3D printed like mechanical
Prosthetics.
arm prosthetics and stuff like
Yeah.
that, like Iron Man and stuff like that, dude. And
Yeah,
he had something to do with it or something like that. I couldn't remember what it was exactly.
if you really think about it, a superhero helped kids feel good about
Exactly.
themselves because they wanted to be the superhero.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know?
We need actually good
Yeah.
people.
And
Yeah.
now he's going to be replaced by Riri Williams.
Exactly. And that is just hurtful.
What the fuck?
Don't forget the Iron Lad they're going to bring in. The fucking Young Avengers.
And,
The
you know,
teenage
yeah.
fucking Young Avengers.
Okay.
Hmm.
Did either of y'all ever read Miss Marvel?
Oh, I have.
No,
It
I
was
haven't.
good in the beginning, but it became a piece of shit after.
Yeah,
Fuck you, Sama Hamina.
Yeah, about what issue did you feel that in? Because I want to know if we felt the same way.
I don't know anything about it other than I know that, certain
Oh,
things,
and they're
but that's
actually
it.
going to alter her story in her show.
I
They're going
know.
to give her
You mean movie?
the quantum bads.
Yeah,
They're going to give her the quantum bangs, and she's going to have Quasar's story.
Yeah, what they're
Dude,
doing.
they're writing her out, okay?
No,
getting rid of her.
Miss Marvel.
Oh, Miss Marvel. Okay.
Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan. They're
Yeah.
not going to give her
gotcha.
big in power. She's not going to be an Inhuman. They're going to give her the quantum bands and have her be Quasar, basically.
Yeah.
They destroyed a good character to give time for this shitty character.
Well, they are going to give her, polymorphic kind of abilities, but they're like, oh, that's too much CGI for our show. So they have to give her another power.
My God.
Know. Okay. As somebody who has read the fucking comic, I will say
this looks awful.
Okay, bring it up.
Look, she isn't even. Look, she doesn't even have an arch enemy. She literally just goes around and does stupid shit from time to time.
Yeah. What is it? Miss Marvel?
Sometimes.
Yeah, come on.
And she has no.
Yeah.
And she has no freaking leadership skills. Yet somehow they're making her this super leader.
She's from New Jersey, I think. Yeah, New Jersey.
From Jersey.
Yeah. And so she basically is defending her territory, basically, her block.
This is just,
And,
so she's like Spider-Man.
Yeah. Okay. For people who haven't, well, in Jersey. So if people don't know about her character, okay, what I liked about her was they set her up like how I was as a 16-year-old. She loved playing basically World of Warcraft. She loved going to fan forums and talking things, and being a fangirl, basically. She had a very conservative family, even though I'm not Muslim.
Conservative.
Yeah, Muslim, but conservative on the religious side. And I grew up with Jehovah's Witness. So it's like, I feel you, girl. I feel ya.
Yeah, I got
I feel you.
Is she a real Muslim too? Playing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's
too?
Pakistani.
Yes, she's Pakistani, actually.
Just because she's Pakistani doesn't mean she's a Muslim.
Yeah.
Well, I know.
This is actually something Hollywood gets wrong. They think every Muslim is the same, but actually there are different versions of one another.
No, they think if you're from a Muslim country, you're automatically a Muslim. It's not always true.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
All depends on which country you're from. You don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But yeah,
okay, that's it. Brightest Day, you're gone, dude. I'm sorry, but dude, you don't think it's that bad?
What is he doing?
Okay.
What's he doing? Look at what he said. Look at what he said.
The outfit. Okay.
Are you serious?
Dude, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
For the shoes.
We have had conversations. You are my friend, but I have to say, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Gentlemen,
you're my friend, but I tell you, fuck off.
Bring up the picture again.
Sorry.
Bring her up again? Oh,
yep. Because I want to ask you.
Get out, Brightest Day. Get out.
I want to ask from just you guys are guys. Okay, I want to wait till you have the picture.
I gotta find the damn picture. I can't find the damn picture.
You already trashed it.
How did you use the picture so fast?
because I didn't want it on my screen anymore.
I know, I
Jeez.
did trigger them, MS.
Horrible, right? Oh my god, dude. Yeah, that's Marvel.
Kitty, just go. He's not gonna find it.
But
I'll find it. Hang on.
Okay,
Jeez.
so you guys know what the outfit looks like. What is bad about it? I just want to know. I just want to know before I say.
Well,
It looks like a goddamn cosplay outfit.
Exactly. I know she doesn't have access to high-tech armor and shit, but it doesn't even seem like she tried.
Right?
Doesn't even
Okay.
seem like she tried.
Hey, at least Spider-Man with Tom Holland, at least his outfit looked relatively noticeable and decent,
Plus,
even
it was
him
actually
making
a
it
callback.
himself.
It was actually
know?
a callback to the comics too. Ben Reilly's
Mhm.
Spider-Man suit.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to set this up because I'm going to play
Uh-huh.
devil's advocate. Okay? So you guys
Mhm.
don't get triggered. I have to go through this.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
do you know where her costume comes from?
I don't know. Dead Christians?
No.
Most likely dead Jews.
No. I mean, from the comic, her
Mhm.
costume comes from a basically a modest swimsuit outfit for it's called burkini
Mm-hmm.
because you can't show
Okay.
your arms and legs.
Oh.
So that's why it has a
Well,
very
that would make
shapeless.
sense.
That's
That
why it
would
has a
make
very
sense if she-
shapeless look.
Okay, well, that's the other thing too. Is if she's Muslim and she's not showing her arms and legs, that makes sense.
No, they have to be covered. They have to be covered.
That's-
Yeah, they have to be
Actually,
covered. Exactly,
Yeah,
they
they have to
do.
be covered 24/7. Actually, there's something I
Exactly.
didn't get about
No.
her mom. She can actually show her
There you go.
face.
There you go,
She and
guys.
her mom can both actually show their faces.
Well,
I can't find
thing is,
anything
it's
bigger.
just-
At least have a birth.
It just depends on the husband. He can
Yeah, it
say,
does. Yeah.
I don't want you to show your face, or you're
Exactly,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
If
Here
they
we
have a
go.
problem
Here's
coming to me.
another picture.
But yeah, it's based on the burkini. And
Okay.
so, and the whole lightning bolt thing, that's supposed to be because she's a fangirl of Captain Marvel. Oh my God.
There you go. Is that better? There you
Yeah,
go.
that's much better.
Yeah.
So it's
Sorry about
actually
that.
very accurate to it. They just update it, and I don't
Yeah,
know where
it's actually
superhero
Mhm.
what superhero costume person they have.
Right.
But
Right.
like the little shoulder pads that they put on
Uh-huh,
there and
yeah.
all that.
I don't
was
know.
like,
Okay, is Miss Marvel supposed to be this young though?
yes, she's 16.
Okay, I don't know if it's just
I
me,
thought-
but it just
Actually, it was
looks
15 in the
odd.
beginning.
I
You sure?
okay,
Because
I
I
don't
remember
going on.
16.
whatever. Okay, she's in
I
her
remember
freaking
15.
teens.
for
Okay,
some reason.
just a boomer. I'm no boomer, dude. I'm far from a boomer.
But
Jeez,
yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
Gary.
But yeah, she's the youngest child of a very conservative
Okay.
Muslim family.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So she tries to get away. She does get away.
Mhm.
Get away with things that she's not supposed to do as a Muslim girl.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
And she's like, I'm a nerd and all this kind of stuff. And
Yeah, but
she
you know
has
what this is, though. You know what this
What?
is all about, though. This is all about because look at they've got the Rambo chick in there. She's black. They've
Yeah.
got the Muslim girl playing another super, and then
Yeah.
we got our lovely Brie Larson. I just absolutely love her and adore her. Can you hear my sarcasm?
Yes, she's she's amazing. I mean, there's
She's
no
so
actor
amazing.
like her. There's
Nobody
no
can
actor like
do-
her in this world.
Her
She deserves
stature
every
is so
Emmy
big.
ever.
Dude.
Yeah, and she
And
is
now-
not stiff as a board. She is very large.
And you know what's kind of weird is that I remember the issue, her first issue, where she's getting her powers because she goes through the mist and she's encapsulated and she has basically like a euphoric dream. And she has Iron Man, Captain Marvel, and somebody else. I forget who. But she's looking at Captain Marvel like, oh my gosh, I'm meeting my idol. But she looks more towards Tony Stark. She even said, oh yeah, in this form, I RP between Captain Marvel and Iron Man. So
What?
yeah. Okay. Nerd here. In RP
Okay.
forms, you get to RP basically in
Right,
messages.
yeah.
So
Right.
she's like,
That is true, brightest day.
Mhm.
Nowadays, cosplayers do better than the companies.
No
but-
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, no
Cosplay.
kidding, huh?
Yeah, I mean,
God,
I
yes.
literally found a chick on Twitter who with $5 did an accurate design of Starfire. I would literally hire that girl to play Starfire. She is
Dude.
100% accurate to the comics. Red
You
Hair
That's the
see-
thing is, I
She's
just
not
don't
even a
get.
natural
And
redhead.
and how much you make a bet? It cost them 10 grand to make that outfit, or
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
50 grand
Yeah.
possibly. The Starfire suit
Yeah, there. You know what?
cost about
I bet
100
you're right.
million.
I
The
bet
new
you're
It's
right.
a
Starfire,
tax write-off.
Nightwing, and Red
Tax
Hood
write-off.
cost 100
Right.
million. It's
Yeah,
a
we gotta-
freaking joke how much
100
money they waste on things.
Oh god.
Not just that, a couple of designs, set. It is a joke
Right.
how much these
Mhm.
shows cost.
Oh,
A
I know.
fucking joke.
Well, this is
And
what I
these
don't
guys
get.
only
Okay,
need
look at
$5
this. Okay, look at
or
this.
less. to do it.
Deadpool was made for like around 35 or 50 million. The first one, it made almost
first
800. It made 800 million, or over a billion, I think, maybe, or 800 million. Okay,
I think it was
the Joker was made for $70 million. It made well over $1 billion.
Actually, it
Why?
made $1 billion.
No,
Our
it
rumors
did
are going
made
close
little.
to 2.
Which one? Deadpool or the Joker?
Joker.
No, I
Okay.
know that.
Close to
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, Deadpool was $58 million and it made $782.6
Yeah.
million.
Exactly. You tell me why. And look, I understand that there was some CGI oddities and stuff like that, but look, I can overlook it
They
for
spent
good
most of it on
entertainment.
Colossal.
Yeah, I
They
know
even
they
said
did.
it.
I know. And their PR budget.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And they did
Uh-huh,
really
yeah.
and it took 4 guys to play
Yeah.
Colossal.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
Totally. Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's just like recent with Mortal Kombat. I think it was done for 55 million. You know,
Exactly.
and it was done
And let me
really,
tell you,
to me,
I
it
have
was
a
done really
respect.
well.
Right.
Let me tell you something. I have a huge respect for the guy playing Kano. I mean, it must be a huge pain in the back having to carry an entire movie by yourself.
Who?
Who?
The guy who played Kano.
What, in Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't even watched
Yeah.
it yet. I haven't even watched it yet. So I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tell you something. That guy carries the entire movie, and he's not even the main
does.
character.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
For lines, he carried the movie, but
Mhm.
for action, yeah, it was Sub-Zero and
Dude,
Scorpion.
most of what I saw for the little tidbits of trailers and stuff, oh god, it looks phenomenal. They already greenlit Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah, because
Trust me, dude. If you're a fan of the lore and the characters, you're gonna hate it. But if you're just a guy who wants a quick buck, you might like it.
Yeah.
But it'll be obvious to you that this is a video game based movie.
You know
Because it
what?
has all the
Brightest
freaking
Day
cliches.
is just triggering us along with somebody else. Oh, MS was triggering us earlier too.
Yes.
yeah, the wig down. Yeah, it costs half of the budget.
Right?
Took 13 million. It took 13 million to operate. Yep.
It is
Oh, man.
Hollywood is an economical nightmare of insanity.
They really need to get back to the basics with regards to movie and storytelling, period. I think that I know we're going a little off topic here, but the thing is, I think that Hollywood should invest in new up and coming directors, give them a $10 to $35 million budget, and go make a movie. There you go.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing. I don't know if some people here like this movie or not, but I actually love Shazam. And that was done
I haven't watched it.
Yeah,
It was
I
done-
actually liked Jam too.
Yeah.
And
How much
I was
was that
hoping
on?
for the Fury of the
90.
Gods. I was
It was
hoping
90. How
Wrath
much
of
did
the-
it bring in?
Look, I mean, it was
Um,
pretty away from the original story from the comics, but it was enjoyable. I mean, in the comics, they had Black Adam showing up
I
immediately.
just heard a rooster
made
in
a
the
lot more
background.
sense.
Yeah, who has a rooster?
Yeah, I'm raising roosters now.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, it's a fun thing. Really helps burn the time.
Yeah, I know it's
Cool.
90 million, but it raked in 366
think-
million.
I still think that 90 million is too much money. I think that movies need to get down to a 35 to at least 45, $50 million minimum. No more. If you can't make a movie on that, tough shit.
Well,
that's
here's
what
the
Hollywood needs to
problem.
do.
Here's the problem when when Warner Brothers is going to bring in Black Adam. Who's playing Black Adam?
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
And you
Yeah.
know he is not going to be cheap.
Oh no, he is
I know
very,
he's
very,
not.
very
I know,
expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Expensive, yeah.
Unless he takes a cut
Yep.
because he's been campaigning to play
Right.
Black Adam for years.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But the thing is too, nice, dude. Thing is that right. I think it's and I think that we would actually see better actors emerge out of smaller budgeting films. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And all that. I think we would get better storytelling, and I could overlook bad CGI. You know what I'm saying? And all that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Just to tell you, every time I'm gonna hear that rooster, I'm gonna giggle.
Yeah. Right. Totally,
I'm
dude.
sorry, Rex does that.
No.
He
It's
does
just that I my family background is farmers, so it's just like,
Yeah, I know, me too.
childhood. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
grew up
easy. I
like kind
bought
of
him.
on a farm too. Yeah.
It was originally just gonna be a quick thing, but then I just got used to it. Really, it's very relaxing to take care of animals.
It is.
Well,
It is.
anyway, yeah. It's getting back to nature. That's what it is all about.
Oh yeah, if I had the money, I would get me like 90 acres and
oh yeah,
do
dude,
sheep
totally,
or
right?
something.
Yeah. What so I guess we've kind of hit that dead horse. So let's move on to this new article in regards to Star Wars and the Bad Batch and the situation with the unwhitewashing of it and stuff. Fenrin, you want to start off on this, or?
With pleasure. Now, let me just say, Rexy, to shut up. Shut up! Okay, let's go straight to this. For fuck's sake.
Rex.
The goddamn rooster's not shutting up. This is why I get pissed with him sometimes.
Fuck you, Dad.
Okay, let's start. I literally named the rooster Rex after actually one of the clones, so fun fact.
Nice.
Yeah, so here we go. This is retarded to levels that I can't even begin to explain. I mean, for fuck's sake. These are clones, and not just any clones, defected clones. You can try to say Echo was whitewashed, but he's been living under a building for God knows how long with no access to the sun. He's pastier than ever. I've literally seen guys who have literally been days inside their houses. They look insanely pasty. They could pass for white, and they're black as shit.
Yeah. MS said CGI ruined movies. You know what? I agree. Yeah. We need to go back to practical effects. That's why I like the Orville, because it's practical.
That's why I
even the model of the ship.
The Duke boys and well.
Yeah, at least they built the Orville.
The goddamn bandit.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
They just used their surroundings.
Yeah, they built the Orville, then scanned it in to do the CGI. That's how you do it.
That's how you fucking do it.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
And you can show it off at Comic-Con like Gary got to see.
Okay, here's another comment that I remember about this entire conversation they're having here about the Bad Batch being back. They're saying that they're insensitive, the clones are insensitive and approve of racism because the lighter-skinned ones are crueler against the darker-skinned clones. They give insults to the Wrecker because he's stupid. But this has nothing to do with this. This is military way. Where I live, there are a lot of retired soldiers and Marines that come around to just live life, and they literally have been in the same squad with one another, and they literally insult each other openly. They say it helps to keep morale up.
To
socialize between the social.
My brother's a Marine Corps vet. My dad is an Air Force vet. You know, all that is normal. Huh?
They even told me rumors about them doing some old jokes in the times they were in the Air Force, where they would literally joke about the equipment being shit and throwing each other off the building.
Oh God!
Okay, let me just say this.
Literally, I've heard a shit ton of cool stories growing up as a kid. I was very
me too. Yeah. Let me just say
Navy
this.
SEAls are a good company to be.
My dad was not in the chair until he got to his 40s. You know, okay, because
I gotcha.
Yeah, he was a technician, but he was all over those C5s and Joint Start planes. So he kept the Army boys safe. So
yeah.
You know,
I don't. And then going back to this Bad Batch, I watched these series because my son loves Star Wars, the Clone Wars, and he likes the new Bad Batch and stuff like that.
Watch the 2 episodes too.
I've only watched episode 1 so far. So far, I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, I was clenching my chair.
You right?
Like,
damn. I know there's a lot of people out there that said I'm dumb because of the Gina Carano situation. I totally respect that.
But it is really good.
Yeah.
I just like the part about do you all realize that canon is supposed to be 15 to 14 here, but he sounds like a 45-year-old man.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
Freddie Prinze Jr.
Oh God. Right.
Yeah, you know that young Padawan in the first episode? That's
Yeah,
Freddie.
Kanan.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why is this kid sounding like an old man? I have no clue what they're doing there.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget he's also in the middle of this because they're saying that they whitewashed Kanan because he looks lighter skinned, despite the fact that he was said to be mixed and tanned.
Yeah,
Don't also
I
forget
think,
the fact
I think
that
in
this
the
kid.
show, well,
Okay,
in the show in
Kitty.
Rebels, he's actually Asian, I think, or like a mix between white and Asian because he's got olive eyes.
I don't. Yeah.
Well, I don't really
Kitty,
care,
you've seen
but
the end
I'm
of
just
Rebels,
saying,
right?
you know?
You've seen the end of Rebels, right?
Yeah.
In this final scene with Aerith flying off, they showed Kanan's son, and he looked lighter skinned. So why don't they explain that then? Why do they scream at that? Despite the fact this is a universe with a numerous alien species where humans also interbreed between these species, we can literally expect them to look like exactly like humans.
This is just insane, dude. And you know what? I want to see who these people are and how many of them are claiming they're upset about all this. Show me.
Look, whoever wrote this has never had friends in their life.
Disney or whoever is doing this shit is being reactionary. Okay? Stop listening to these freaking people. Just write and do whatever you're gonna do, okay? Give me a break.
Give him a break too.
Dude. I am so sick of this shit. You know?
Insanely fucking sick of it too. It's just so fucking stupid. We can't have good shows. I mean, and that girl, the final, they're even screaming about she looking too white, despite the fact that it was said she is a clone that is defective.
Yeah,
she is literally a mistake. And they're all screaming because she is just white, not because she was literally turned female instead of being male like the other clones.
Yeah, but you know what she is too, though? I think she's force sensitive.
Exactly. I bet you $50
just like
by
the
the
other
end of the
clones
season.
are.
She can literally feel.
Those other clones
she
are
acts,
too.
Yeah, she acts like she can feel things happening around her, and she's pretty good with the blaster. So I bet you $50 by the end of the show, she's gonna be holding up a lightsaber.
Right.
Yeah, and a blaster.
Something, Yep.
Because females just get everything now.
Right.
Yeah. And the thing is,
to prove herself. She's already good with the blaster. I mean, she took down Crosshairs.
Yeah. Let me just say this. Growing up in the 90s, my female, looking up to was Power Rangers and Sailor Moon. Those are my definitive.
Which Power Rangers?
The original. The
Which
original.
one? Mighty Morphin?
Yes.
Okay then.
Yes.
Okay then. You're good. You're a cool person. Kid.
Yeah. Kimberly Hart and Trini Kwan. Yes. Those were my girls.
The best Rangers.
What?
They're the best Rangers,
that's
actually.
it. We can't be friends now.
But I mean,
what's wrong with Kimberly and Trini? I actually thought they were pretty cool back in the day.
I don't know, man.
But let me just say this: with them, they had to, even though they were, hey, here's this great responsibility, they still had to learn.
Hey, you know what's funny? I heard that the actress that used to play Reed is running for senator or something.
Is she?
Yeah. The one that used to play
I have to
Reed.
look it up. Anyway, let me get to my point, as the female up here. Okay, the girls were given this huge responsibility. But do they just come out like, woo, we magically can know everything, do everything, and screw the guys? No, the guys had to rely on the girls and the girls had to rely on the guys. And that's what I loved about Power Rangers, Sailor Moon, those such. It's about teamwork. It's not about having people around you, but it's the only badass, and everybody got a spotlight in the group. Like, I hope that we see with the Bad Batch. I hope we do see that. And it's not just the Omega show. Because it's looking like the Omega show.
You know what Omega is? Baby Yoda. That's all it is.
Oh my God. They're trying to make her the Baby Yoda.
That's pretty much what it is, dude. You know what I'm saying? And there's no doubt that there's no doubt. And the other thing, too, is you got to remember, too, I think even Boba Fett around this time is still a kid, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But seriously, the thing that pisses me off the most is this stupid fact. They have no idea how friends talk. Literally, as a kid, me and my friends used to shit on each other all the time. But we knew, even my white ones, I had no problem with them saying the N-word because we knew that deep down it was just a joke. But if anyone who was out of our circle of friends used to call us any of that, the others would go after that guy. Because we knew we have each other's backs, even if we're insulting one another.
And you know, I was watching this, you know, through my ways, and I was more interested in the guys than any scene with Omega in it. You know, I like the camaraderie.
You know what? And
this
I
was
don't
about
understand.
The Bad Batch, not Bad Batch and Kid.
Yeah, but the thing is this whole thing seems very odd to slip this kid in all of a sudden too.
Exactly.
Why? It also seems like a real a problem even for them because they're going to be on the run for quite some time.
Okay, wait.
This is why I don't get this. They are literally on the run, and a child is literally a huge responsibility. What if she gets hit in one of the gunfights?
Yeah, exactly. What are they going to do? Where are they going to go? You know what I'm saying?
Wait, go back up real quick to that last paragraph.
This one?
Yeah. Talking about her and why she looks white.
Even though he adds, surprisingly enough, she actually has proper Morai accent, which I consider an improvement over what the rest of the Bad Batch has. At the same time, this does not erase the fact that she has been designed after a white girl and that she isn't even the first clone child to be given a light hair.
First of all, the actor the clones are based on has European ancestry. If they've taken specific parts of his DNA, they could literally make this work. Literally make a white clone. If they specifically concentrate on the parts of that DNA.
Well, yeah, it's like with me doing my ancestry
and also
DNA.
Too,
you know, of your DNA is not just.
I don't think you guys understand what DNA is.
Yeah, it's millions and millions of bits of particles basically that make
very different actually.
You know, so it's like if you're able to make a clone, you know, it would be very hard to make a very identical person.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, because deep down it's not the same person. It's a new thing.
No, they're genetically identical, but what came out, they're genetically identical.
100% genetically
identical. That's. I mean, just looking at cloning today, they cannot make a perfect 100% outside-inside clone. Like cats and dogs.
The whole Clone Wars show, every episode with the clones showed us. They are not identical in any way. They are all different. That's why they all
even Yoda said that too.
Yeah.
Even Yoda said that. They might all have the same face, but they all have a different soul. They all think differently. It's like
there was even a clone.
Trained,
there was even a clone. There was even a clone who went rogue and started a family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. So you know there is and also too, can a clone have a child, or are they naturally not able to?
They never said that if they're sterile.
Never implied it.
They've actually never said that because why would they allow then clones to have reproductive capabilities?
But would it even be a thought though within the cloning process? Because you know what, life, like in Jurassic Park, it says life finds a way. And you know what too, I've always wondered about the whole clone situation too, is how did you find that the Force is nature finds a way? How do you not know that some of these clones are not Force sensitive too?
I mean, and also don't forget,
just DNA it out of them.
Anakin doesn't have a father. He was literally born Jesus style.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Right. Exactly.
He's Force
but
Jesus.
You know where right, but you know where I'm going there with this, though.
Yes, we all can see where you're going, everybody.
And and then this whole idea that this situation about the color of these guys' skin and stuff. And if you actually look at all the different clones that we have seen, they all have different shades of color on their face. Is that none of them are all white? Some are, exactly. And some of them are lighter skin tone. Some of them are darker, which would make sense because they wear helmets and then they take their helmets off. They get sunburned. They get a little bit browner.
Yeah,
Some of
these
them stay a
people
little
really,
lighter.
these people
I
literally
mean, come
forget
on.
that a thing like tanning exists.
Yeah.
I
Well,
literally
And
met
then
white
they're
people
making
that I
a
thought were black people
yeah.
because of how they were tanned.
And then they're making a big stink. Go ahead, Dutch.
well, also in the Bad Batch, they talk about, oh, we want to have desirable traits, be more dominant.
Mhm.
So sometimes, they're we're just looking for this dominant trait. We don't really care about the after effect of them having a
Right.
darker skin
Mhm.
color that goes
Yeah.
with that trait. Because that's sometimes what happens. Again, learning a lot about DNA and with cloning and such.
Mhm.
It's like I think it's South Korea is where they're doing a lot of the cloning of like the 9/11 rescue dogs.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
they're
Yeah.
100% identical to the
Mhm.
original dog, but they all have
Mhm.
different personalities.
Oh yeah.
They
Exactly.
they all look like the same
Mhm.
breed, but they're not
Yep.
exactly the same dog. They're just
Mhm.
genetically identical.
Yeah, and why
Yeah.
are they screaming at the clones? Don't
Yeah.
forget, they're going
Yeah.
to get replaced a year after the Empire is established, so there's not going to be a
Yeah.
lot of clones in power. I
That's
mean, what
yeah.
happened to the clone
Exactly.
diversity? What happened to the
Yeah.
clones? Clone lives matter, people.
Yeah, clone lives.
Well, you know what though, too is I mean, you've got to think that maybe the clone army is, I would say, probably 500 million
Yeah, pretty
soldiers,
much, probably
maybe.
more.
How do you?
Probably
What do you
more.
do? What? Yeah. What do you do with them?
Well, they are
If you're
literally
gonna,
using
if you're
them
gonna,
as
yeah.
enforcers now, so
Unless there's a
No,
kill
no,
switch.
no. I doubt it.
there's not. There was only
I
Order
doubt it.
66.
There was only
Yeah.
Order 66.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. There
But
was other orders, but that had nothing to do with that. Killing the what do you call it?
I mean,
Yeah, the other
honestly,
order was only an emergency in case of Palpatine failed.
Right. Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I'm just thinking of, just like
Mm-hmm.
with how, again, I have to go back to how we do cloning nowadays,
Mm-hmm.
is that they'll
Yep.
either be like, hey, we like this batch, we're going to keep on going this way, or
Exactly,
they'll be
yeah.
like, we'll just sell to the highest bidder.
Mhm. Yeah. Exactly.
And if there, of course, if there's not a kill switch, they'll be like, well, we just
Mhm.
let them loose.
I
You know?
guess. I don't know.
You know?
That's odd though. I mean, you'd have, and the thing is too is, I mean, I know that they accelerating growth and stuff like that, but
Mhm.
you really honestly think that if Rex, for example, has survived this long, Boba Fett is essentially a clone too.
Well, they.
Stuff.
I
So
remember in the movies they
Mhm.
let him grow naturally because
Yes.
that was Django's
Yeah,
wish.
because Django wanted a son. He wanted
Yeah, he
someone to
wanted a
pass his
son.
knowledge
Right.
to.
You know what
Yeah.
though? I don't understand. You know, he wanted a son. He should have had a few, so he could make a family. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much his
So
own
for his
clan.
legacy. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. But
Yeah.
this whole thing is just utter nonsense. It's up.
Yeah.
This is what happened to the person who could do the job is the best person to voice it.
That was
Who gives a
replaced by
shit?
fucking idiots. I really don't
You
care
know?
who the fuck. Look, I've
Yeah.
grown up with the voice of Cleveland Brown. I never gave a shit that he was white.
And
I
who
just
the
loved
fuck
Cleveland.
who the hell thinks about who the race, gender, or whatever, or race or ethnic background the voice person is that's voicing that person?
I mean,
Nobody.
there's this new guy. He sounds exactly like the old guy, but you can feel the difference. Literally, you can
Okay.
feel the difference.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Same
And
thing with the new Carl from The Simpsons.
Mhm.
I've stopped watching, but I only came back to watch that episode
Mhm.
where they changed it. Even Dr. fucking Hibbert.
Right.
but
Yeah.
It just
here's
gives me
another thing.
pain.
Here's another thing. It's not in this article, but
Mhm.
how they're going with Omega and how she looks and everything.
Yeah.
Especially,
She
yeah.
almost
Okay.
doesn't even look like a girl.
Well,
Yeah, she
here's
actually
the
looks like
thing.
a boy in some
She
way.
looks,
Yeah,
looks
she
like a
does.
boy. Yeah.
Here's the
Mhm.
thing is that a lot of people are saying, did Filoni get some inspiration for her design from the little princess from Neverending Story? Because if you look at her and look at Omega, look at
Mhm.
her, look at Omega, down to having
Mhm.
the little I don't know, the little circlet or whatever that's around her hair. You know,
That's a jewel. That's not actually part of her
Yeah,
skin.
but that's the icon of the cloner, though. That's on her forehead, though.
That's actually the symbol of the person that made her to show that she's her property.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, but of Filoni's like, oh yeah, they're saying, oh, Filoni's not original. He's taking
Again, it's
this
very
idea.
weird. These Wokies know. There's literally something these Wokies can scream about. The clones aren't treated like human beings, yet they treat the other shit.
Yeah. They focus on the wrong shit. If anything, the clones are slaves.
Yeah. No, they are literally slaves.
Yeah.
Again, remember the clone that literally went rogue and had a family? That's not permitted. They are to serve the Empire till they die.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Yep. Even Rex was going to take him back too. You know. So. Yep. I watch a lot of the Clone Wars because my son absolutely adores the Clone Wars.
It's on repeat, huh?
Well, let's be honest. The only ones that treated the clones like humans were the Jedi.
Yeah.
No shit. And that's the other thing too. I'm wondering, to go back to the Bad Batch situation and stuff too, is that how is it that the Crosshairs has got a chip that's actually working, but the others don't?
No. The thing is, they actually re-enhanced it to make it work better.
Yes, but he followed Order 66 when it was called for it. The others didn't.
No, he was actually just following the orders. Because Crosshair is actually loyal.
Yeah.
He really doesn't like Hunter, I think.
Yeah.
There's always one of those in the squad.
Oh, yeah.
Someone that thinks they can do it better.
Yeah.
Well, you got two alphas, and they're like, well, this is my chance.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we still don't even know how the hell Wolf and the other guy got theirs removed too, but we saw how Rex got his removed by force. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you don't actually need to have your ship removed. You just don't have to hear the order from Palpatine's mouth.
Right.
If you hear it, it's activated. If you don't, you're okay.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So
if you just so many yards away and you see clones just reacting, what are you supposed to do if you don't hear it?
Maybe it's not actually Palpatine's voice. It's actual stating Order 66
that's what I'm saying.
Order 66?
Yeah. But
has been ordered.
Anyone can say it, then that would be a big problem.
A trigger. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that would be
actual
stupid.
Thing. People can hypnotize trigger words into people.
That would be stupid.
People can literally
stuck to Palpatine's voice. Or
that's actually a thing that exists.
Oh,
people make trigger words in people's minds.
Oh, yeah.
That is a real thing. It's very scary sometimes.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah.
Just imagine you can be walking down the street one day, a person says the wrong word, you can start killing another person just for no reason.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Yep. So, are we good on that, everybody?
I'm good.
Yeah. I'm tired of this crap.
Anybody else have anything else they want to talk about? Stuff?
Jupiter's legacy.
You want to talk about Jupiter's legacy? We could do that.
Yeah.
Okay, because I skimmed through
I'm
it.
only
what the hell?
I'm only in episode 3, so can we not go beyond episode 3?
I've only seen one.
Okay, so we won't go beyond one.
Why is everyone always behind me? Because I can't tell everything I think about.
It too much.
Dude, I am a fan of the books. I am a fan of the books. I am going to watch everything to every detail because that is how upset of it I am. I'm a fan.
Oh my goodness.
Don't tell me you've never done any of that. Katie, don't tell me you've ever done that.
What?
I like
actually binge watch shit you like.
There's stuff I binge watched and I didn't like it.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm like, I've already spent 4 hours. I guess I still, gotta pull through it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's certain things I'm like, yeah, this is pretty good. I'm gonna go through it. Just like Bridgerton. I trucked through that so fast.
Okay, then let's talk about SJW stupidity then.
Hey, you wanted to know if I ever trucked binge watching something? I just said one.
You guys want to hear something? What's up?
What?
I'm over here on Giant Frickin' Robot. Yeah. Disney has hired a VP to evaluate their projects based on race and gender.
Oh my fucking god! You have got to be fucking kidding me.
Oh,
God, dude.
Where
Does
do
that
they
mean
come
that
with the
somebody?
creativity for
Hey,
all these? They are literally paying hundreds of dollars to different people to do different
mhm,
stupid jobs no one needs.
right.
hell no, I won't go.
Yes, it might be one of the. Hey, it might be one of those degrees that are worthless. It might not become worth something now.
Oh my
No.
god!
No.
Women's studies can get a guy very far.
There
For that
you
reason.
go. Women's studies, baby. There we
No, I'm not
go.
doing that crap. I'd rather
No.
die.
Oh man. Dude.
It's like
Hang on.
that's
Yeah.
the stupidest degree I've ever heard.
Oh, I know,
Yep.
right?
You
Yeah.
spent
I'm
almost
like,
close
what
to
do you do with that?
$100,000, to know that,
Mhm.
oh, you've been oppressed. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake.
So
Hmm.
yeah, it's crazy. It really is.
It
I'm
is
just
very
like,
crazy.
I'm like, what happened to just making money? Why can't these corporations be greedy fuckers? You know?
They
God
are,
damn,
Yeah,
I
but
I
you know
never
miss
what it
thought
the
is?
I'd say
days when
that.
They want to do it their
Hollywood
way.
corporations would just want to get money so they can go back to the stripper poles
Right?
and suck the cocaine out of the stripper's tits or ass.
Right? Yeah, what happened to that, man?
Those were fun days.
They were very fun
So
days.
I've got an article here at Giant Robot,
Mm-hmm.
and it's about Deadpool. And I thought it was pretty interesting when I read it, and I reported on it too as well, and all that stuff. And it sounds like there's something going on behind the scenes with regards to the direction that Deadpool might be going, because they sacked the entire team of the original Deadpool 1 and 2.
They fired the original
Really?
writers and
Yeah,
got the woman
exactly.
that
Yeah.
write for Bob's Burgers.
Yeah. And
Seriously,
so
Bob's
now,
Burgers has not been funny for a long time.
well,
I
who is it
rarely
that they
laugh at
got?
that show.
I've never watched it, so I don't
The
know.
I
the
only
two
watched the
ladies that
first
work
one.
at Bob's Burgers.
Okay.
Again, I just don't like that art style.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what turned me off.
really weird. It's
Yeah.
really weird. Seriously.
Yeah, I know.
So according to Hollywood gossip writer Daniel Reitman, Ryan Reynolds wants to hand over the role of Deadpool Wade Wilson to a person of color. Now,
Mhm.
I've read this
Oh my
and I was
God.
like, okay, I'm not believing this. And he
Yeah, he's
says this
probably
is a
doing a
rumor,
joke on
this
us.
is a rumor, should be, yeah. And anything with Deadpool surrounding it, it's got to be taken with a grain of salt no matter what. Because just the way the PR stuff that they do and stuff like that, And then further down, I don't know where I saw it in the article here, but
I mean, they literally hired a footballer and had an entire video
Mhm.
about the guy before sending out the movie, and it was literally just insulting the guy for a couple of hours.
Mhm.
Dressed as
Yeah,
Deadpool. David Beckham,
right.
I think.
hmm They even further said too, Ryan Reynolds rumor there have been whispers regarding some seismic changes and crowd-pleasing additions to ever-evolving Marvel Cinematic Universe. Among more popular ones are early reports of Vincent D'Onofrio's return to the role of Wilson Fisk, Kingpin to the future MCU, blah blah blah, stuff like
Blah blah
that.
blah.
So it's just I don't know. I keep hearing and reading more and more and more, and stuff, and I don't know how to actually bring it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because Disney
Look,
is
the
talking.
MCU
There's also
ended.
talk behind the scenes where Kevin Feige is trying to take complete reign, and they want to do a soft reboot on Deadpool and stuff. But then there's been talk of them making two different versions of Deadpool too, as well. One that's toned down
Look,
and one that's regular, I guess.
dude,
So
the
I don't know,
MCU
man.
ended with Endgame. No, scratch that. It ended with Infinity War. I'm only
Right.
sticking around to see the
Mhm.
Eternals because I have respect
I'm
for
not.
Jack Kirby, and I want to know what they're going to do with
I
his
have no
characters.
desire to watch the externals because the Eternals.
We're
I don't
gonna
know.
feel very external after we watch it.
I know, right?
No, you were right. They're the externals because they're getting it
Mhm.
out.
Dude, that rooster is
I mean,
just going, man.
their literal endorsement for
They
this
will.
movie is not the action, not the story, not the character design.
Right.
It's literally two dudes making out. And that was all
Really?
they gave us, nothing else.
No
Just two
way.
dudes making out is what
That's
it's
gross.
the endorsement for this movie.
It's gross, man. Gross.
Yeah.
Girls like seeing guys make out. Ooh.
Right? I know.
That's what they.
totally.
Yeah, they're going on
Right?
Tumblr. They're going on Tumblr. I see it all the time because guess what? I have a Tumblr account because I try to keep up with fan stuff because that's how you know how healthy a fandom is what they're talking about and what
Right.
they're making fan art about. You know,
Exactly.
Yeah.
you know, and I don't know what it is, but girls like seeing guys hook up.
Really?
I
The
don't.
yaoi girls. Those are the yaoi girls.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about. They're like, oh, Bruce Banner and Tony Stark. Oh.
Oh my fucking
Really?
god! How can they even?
Yeah.
See,
that shit?
my wife, she reads a lot of kind of smutty books, novels,
Yeah,
and
so
stuff,
do I.
and stuff. But she doesn't like reverse harems, and she doesn't like guy on guy.
Yeah.
Or girl on girl.
Yeah, I'm
in her
strictly
books.
hetero.
She likes
Strictly
exactly
hetero.
yeah. I told her, I said, dude, I don't want another fucking wife. Fuck that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
one's bad
Plus,
enough.
I'm really hating this movie because I hate that fucking prick Kumail Nanjiani. That guy's a fucking prick.
Who?
Kumail Nanjiani.
Who, the big fat guy?
The Indian guy, the guy who's gonna play the
Yeah, I
soldier.
know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that guy. He's always seemed like a fucking prick. Fucking prick. This fucking little smile.
He's not funny.
No, he's not.
I
He's the
watched,
same fucking character in every movie.
and the thing is, I watched the movie that was based on how he met his wife in real life.
Who is this?
Kumail Nanjiani, the
Who is
Indian
that?
guy for the Eternals. The Indian guy for the Eternals.
Oh, I can't stand him, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
no one
is
can.
horrible, dude. Guy is not funny at all.
Fun fact: the character he's
just a
playing, Kingo,
sidekick.
used to be Japanese.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I was like, you
Oh.
gotta be fucking kidding me.
So they race bended to it.
They race bended him.
And they also race bended Gilgamesh, who is actually, I think, a Middle Eastern story and turn him Asian.
Yeah.
Why couldn't they just leave him as Middle Eastern and turn Kingo Asian like it was in the comic? Why do these changes that are very stupid? I mean,
I don't understand the crap that they change here. I have a list of who they changed for the Eternals. Here, let me see where it's at.
Bring it.
Do I have it? Let me see where the list is here. There it is. Because I write an article on the coming demise of fucking the MCU. Let me see, where's the article at? Got a lot of shit that I saved. I don't know if I have it here.
I mean, they even turned Makari into a deaf black chick.
Oh wait,
for some
here it
reason.
is. Wait, is that it?
And now in the comics, they literally did this that the Eternals, after a few centuries of dying over and over again, can turn into women or into men, vice versa. Literally, they did this into the comics.
Yeah, so they can validate what they're doing in the movie.
Yeah. Fucking idiots.
It always goes back to how we can do it.
Yet I doubt they will ever turn Makari into a white guy again. I really doubt they'll ever do that.
Shit, I don't have the list for some reason on this computer.
There's no need. We all know what we're talking about.
Yeah, they really changed. I'm like, holy shit. And then Kevin Feige totally said he changed it. This up. And I'm like, why?
I don't think Kevin Feige has any respect for Jack Kirby. And if you don't respect the king, then I'm not gonna fucking watch your shit, jackass.
Dead.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? The reason what Wadesworth, the reason I say that is because look, Kevin Feige, for 12 years he headed this up. He did a very good job with the franchise. But the thing is it's like, why would you intentionally destroy your own legacy?
Because he's already done for life. Endgame's already done him a fortune enough so he can go to his mansion and wipe his ass with money and throw him into the fire.
Right.
He's okay. Right. Now he can literally throw everything to shit.
Hey, Austinator.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, dude?
What's up, man?
Hello.
What's up, dude?
Nothing much. Actually, I just finished up
Oh,
stream
cool.
a few minutes ago. I wanted to
Cool.
pop in, and I was hearing you guys
Alright.
talking about the death of the MCU, which I actually have a great idea for that.
Go
We're
for
talking about the Eternals and the jackass Kumail and Johnny.
it.
What do you have to say about him?
I was
Keep
gonna say one of the ways you could kill the MCU is just make it Captain Marvel too. I mean,
Oh,
I mean, they're
well,
already
they're doing
doing
the
that.
Marvels. They're doing the Marvels. And
And
giving
then
all the
they're
Captain
doing,
Marvels
what
they
is it?
dislike.
Falcon, Captain America 4. So,
Captain America 4.
something like that.
Yeah. So, I have no dude. Am I not the audience that they're going for a normie? And I don't even
Yeah.
want to fucking see this shit.
No one wants to see it. Feige already showed us he doesn't respect the king, so no one's gonna watch it.
Yeah. I don't know much about the Eternals.
The
Stuff
Eternals.
like that,
Okay,
but I do know that they were pretty diverse, though, right? Anyways,
they're these cosmic beings that were created by ancient space gods, and they were actually diverse.
Yeah.
They had Gilgamesh, literally beings from ancient stories. Gilgamesh
Yeah.
was Middle Eastern, but was in Brazil. Kingu was Asian, pretty much just that. Ajax was a dude, but he was about of Mexican descent. Fastos was a black guy. The rest were white dudes, white people, but still they were pretty interesting.
You hear the rooster oscillator?
No, actually, no, I have not.
You didn't hear the rooster?
You're not hearing him?
You don't hear the rooster?
Yeah, I don't know why
Henrin's got a rooster at his house. It keeps on freaking chirping, dude.
No.
Yeah.
You don't hear it, dude? Well, through the whole stream, dude.
Oh my god.
Fucking Rex.
It's great,
oh
though.
man,
Whatever.
that's awesome.
Right?
Yeah.
I know.
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah, very relaxing to raise a rooster. Helps me
You just got
not
one?
go crazy with the crap.
You just got
Actually,
one?
I got 3, but the other 2 aren't making noise for some reason.
Well, so you got him some
They're right
friends then, huh?
Well, they should be
Look,
killing
see, there
each
he
other
goes
by
again,
now.
dude.
Oh shit! Okay, I heard that.
Yeah.
Fucking rooster.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, he's just
Okay,
making that noise
so what do you got
alone.
to add to all this?
Seriously,
Huh?
I'm looking. The other 2
All
are
right.
just standing there quietly.
Go ahead. See, there he goes again.
What the hell is going on there?
Holy shit! He's got a pet rooster. That's pretty crazy. That's crazy.
It's cool, dude.
Yeah, super relaxing.
Right?
That's
relaxing.
But no, like as far as like Kevin Feige is concerned, man, I guess how the mighty have fallen. I mean, you know, I will say that, yeah, I agree. The MCU basically has ended. I would say it did end after Endgame.
Infinity War, not Endgame.
You're right. You want to know what Endgame did? It created a timeline. It created this
for
timeline.
Christ's sake,
but like, no, it created this timeline of awfulness, shall we so speak.
Yeah.
So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't know. It's just a lot of things with the MCU right now are it's starting to go on a slippery slope, and it's sad because, you know, as much because
I just put it out on Twitter. We have a rooster on the stream. Dude, he is having a good time, dude.
Part of the chat. I think he really wants to be part of the chat.
I'm sorry.
Right? I know. Go ahead, Ostinator.
But no, actually, I actually get what Fenrir's coming from, is because after Infinity War, the quality of everything kind of went down.
Changed.
Yeah.
Okay, what the hell is Rex trying to say?
He's trying to say, let me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you have any hens?
I need free range, god damn it.
Wait a minute. Do you have any hens?
What do you mean, hens? Little chicks?
No, females.
Yes.
Okay, that's probably what he wants.
Right, yeah. I have to get it on with the other ones. Yeah. Everybody's going to come to the stream and go, what the fuck is going on with roosters?
They're going to be like, who's got the rooster in here?
Right? I told them on Twitter, there's a rooster on our stream. I even put in the messenger, too.
Yeah, they're gonna think that Fenrir has a rooster in his hand. He'd be like, "Here he is. Here's Rex."
Yeah, I said, join us all. We have a rooster on the stream.
Yeah, he's commenting. The rooster's commenting.
All right, go, Ostinator. Keep going, buddy.
So basically, it's like after Infinity War, you had Ant-Man the Wasp, which really was just meh. It wasn't anything special. Captain Marvel, we already know what Captain Marvel. We already know how Captain Marvel turned out. Endgame, it's overrated. I will agree with that. Spider-Man Far From Home, yeah, that happened too. WandaVision was really just meh. Really doesn't.
Yeah, we all just wanted to see Mephisto.
Exactly, and then the thing I heard about the Doctor Strange thing.
Oh my god, that pissed me off too, man.
I was set off. I'm like, what? You mean to fucking tell me that character that should have been in the end they didn't do because he was a fucking white? That shit will set me off.
To take the twins, it would have been even actually better. It would have taken her kids away.
Exactly. Alrighty, that pisses me off. And then Falcon Winter Soldier, to me it was average because these Marvel shows are average.
I couldn't watch the rest of it. I was getting very, very mad at
it. And don't even get me started on the fucking Flag Smashers. Me and Normie have entire conversations on those jackasses.
Oh god, dude. That whole fucking thing, dude. Give me a break.
And then Shang-Chi, the trailer looked very, very meh.
No, it looked horrible, dude. It looked like it was made for Chinese audiences. Like I said, I think it looked like it was I was waiting for the English dub titles to come in. That's how bad it was.
And just everything, and I feel the MCU just been going on a downward slope. And even like Kevin Feige's planning, it's not planned out well if it does have a plan. But it feels like it doesn't because they don't go into anybody that got blipped. They're not talking about the aftermath of that. And then it's like going into all this multiverse stuff. But this phase should have focused more on the aftermath of the blip and actually talked about what the hell happened to the people that got blipped.
Yeah, it would have been better. It would have actually even helped introduce mutants.
Now they're talking about reintroducing.
From the blip could have returned with powers because of the energies that took them away.
Yeah, and then the MCU is talking about bringing back Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. too.
Why?
To be more integrated as well. I'm like, oh god,
why? No one. I literally stopped watching after season 3 and only came back because of the Inhumans because I thought they were going to do the royal family.
Right.
But then I lost interest when I thought.
I couldn't get past season 1. I couldn't.
But Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was bad though.
It was.
Yeah, it was bad. I mean, even the final season was ridiculous.
I couldn't even get past once they started introducing the Inhumans. I
only saw one episode.
It was just like, what the fuck?
I literally thought they were going to give us the royal family. They gave us the Kree, but not the royal family. It was real.
You know the MCU. You know the MCU's on a bad trajectory when I'm more excited for the Sony movies than I am for any of the MCU films.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for Morbius.
Like what? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Morbius, Venom 2.
Yeah, I just want to see Venom and Carnage duking it out in this.
Right.
Just imagine that.
And also Spider-Verse 2. I mean,
I'm not big on Spider-Verse. No. Also not a big fan of Tom Holland. He is the worst depiction of Spider-Man. I'm sorry. You can say that physically he looks exactly like Peter, but to me he's the worst Spider-Man imaginable.
That he is. I think I was talking about the animated Spider-Verse thing.
Miles?
Yeah. And I also just feel I think I gave it a 10 out of 10 just because of the ending where Spider-Man 2099 and 60 Spider-Man were pointing fingers at each other, saying, "How dare you point at me? No, stop pointing at me. You pointed first."
Look, they gotta get J.K. Simmons on the next Spider-Man movie.
They should have J.K. Simmons play a version of Spider-Man, and you should be like,
"Oh yes, there was actually a version of J. Jonah Jameson as Spider-Man in the multiverse."
We should get that.
Yeah, it will be ironic and kind of funny.
And Peter Parker is actually runs the Daily Bugle in that universe.
And screams at Jamesons every day.
Oh my god. See, we're coming up with better ideas than the MCU at the moment.
Yeah,
Dude.
anyone can come up with better ideas than the companies now.
And
everybody does.
And even fucking WB, but then again, that's easy to do with them because they suck.
Yeah, I have numerous ideas for a Martian Manhunter movie. So many. I mean, he's basically connected to any character, and he's been around Earth so long that he can literally be connected to them all.
Right?
Well, yeah, and he was a cop in Gotham when Thomas Wayne was a child. So, yeah, have that.
Like, the only good thing about the Supergirl show was Martian Manhunter.
Exactly. We've talked about that.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
I love the Martian Manhunter from the CW show. It's like,
cool.
I didn't care for the Snyderverse one.
Like, if they got him to play
it should
like
have been
live...
John Stewart.
What?
The one to show... John Stewart should have been the one to take Martian Manhunter's role in the end.
That I
Showing
agree
up
with.
and warning Bruce.
That I agree with.
Would have made sense because the Green Lanterns were looking after the Apocalypse.
If they got the CW actor to play in like a Martian Manhunter movie, oh my god, that'd be fire.
It'd be glorious.
He's got the voice to it too. Oh man, that would be amazing. I would actually pay to see that. Not gonna lie, I would pay to see that.
Dude. I would love to see that too. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I mean,
yes, it is.
I don't know. Has anybody seen that Pennyworth show?
I've seen 2 episodes, but I've became bored about it. There's nothing that goes around the Wayne family mythos or the fact that no show ever explains this, but Deathstroke is actually Bruce Wayne's uncle through marriage.
That's very interesting and would be very weird.
Yeah. Deathstroke's wife, her wife, she was a Kane. She was Bruce Wayne's mother's sister.
Oh wow.
No one ever sees that part.
So wait, the one that Joe plays, is he like the 52 version then?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay. I was wondering because that'd be kind of weird, you know, especially what we saw at the end of the Snyder Cut, and everything be like,
You know, the more I think about it, the more the Snyder Cut is actually fucking pointless.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Again, what we were talking about earlier about what came out last night about Mr. Zack Snyder.
Oh wait. What came out
last night?
I don't have the article because I'm looking it up, but basically
look it up and I'll put it up on the thingy here. Come on.
Basically, Zack Snyder was talking out both sides of his mouth about the drive for donating money about his daughter, that one, and talking from both sides of his mouth about a certain group of people that he can't condone being, in leagues with, even though they raised nearly, $1 million. Because he has to distance himself. But he's like, I can't help, I can't help it. They did a good thing, but I just can't, give them that, I can't name them basically. And we know who they are, and we saw all what went down.
It up again?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I think it's bound in the comics. Let me look.
Was it bounding? I don't think so. I didn't see anything because I always skim their site every day.
Yeah. Well, the one I saw last night, when I was on
Let me see. I'll just put Zach.
When I was on Foul Ball last night, we talked about it, and but it might have been bounding or maybe clownfish, one of them. But basically, he was trying to say, "Oh yeah, we made all this money and everything else, and yeah, let me look for it, but everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Nick,
Yeah.
if Nick Weiser, if you're in here, will you please help me here?
He
I know
was
you're
in
the
here.
chat.
I think he left.
He was. He
I
left.
think he went. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, maybe.
He doesn't sleep.
You there?
He doesn't
I know
sleep
it's
until 4 o'clock.
Dude, I don't know how that
He
guy
probably
fucking does it,
left
dude.
some time ago. Probably left.
We
I
were
don't
up
know,
till
I tagged
4
him.
o'clock in the morning streaming. So yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Holy
Doing
shit.
what?
streaming with on Foulball.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
but what were you guys doing? Just talking shit or what?
Well, we had articles, but we
Oh,
were
gotcha,
we were
yeah.
up till 4 o'clock.
Oh my
Comics Division
God.
was there, and Culture
Wow.
Casino, and
Shit.
yeah.
I can't do that. I can't do it past
Why
10 or
not?
11, man. Because I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning for work, dude. I just can't do it.
Whatever.
I'm driving again for work, man. After a year of working from home, so I'm so tired. Oh, yeah.
But my computer's being slow, so
It's a Mac, of course it is.
Hey,
Yeah, we've been at this for
Austinator,
2 hours.
Hey, Austinator, we were talking about the YouTube removes Clownfish's TV thumbnail. What do you think about that?
Oh, isn't that the thing where like he had like the Mary Jane thumbnail?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, that was fucking stupid. I mean,
Right?
I don't understand how that violates YouTube's terms and services.
When
All
there's
it is-
little pictures of vaginas on
Nudity.
YouTube.
And nude yoga too, don't forget.
Well,
That I
Exactly.
just found out from Fenrir. So now I know what he looks at all day.
Dude, I found out from you. Don't bring this shit up.
What? Hey, I said I've seen porn. I didn't know about nude freaking yoga, okay?
You told me this in Vigilante Williams' stream.
I did not.
You
dude.
and
I'm telling you what,
Vigilante,
dude.
both of you.
Nick Weiser did, okay?
It was him. You told me this with Vigilante.
I would like to
Right.
point out that nude yoga is great.
Right? I know. I had to go
It's
look
amazing.
it up, dude. I had to go look it up. Well, damn. I learn new things every day, you know?
Oh.
And sometimes those things are very useful.
Yes.
Yeah.
And learning, and children, learning is half the battle. Don't forget that.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, if we're gonna be talking about back to
what?
it's just a little bit of cheesecake, about that piece of art. It's innocent, nothing wrong with it.
All it is.
Hey, Austinator, you have Discord?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the link to the Discord.
What is it?
It's the Discord link. I invite all the friends there.
Yeah, we know this.
Yeah, he's not in it. Austinator's not in it.
Fenrir is always sexually harassing me on Discord, by the way.
Fuck you, dude. You're the one who harasses me.
Hey, he sends me nudes of him doing nude freaking yoga.
Fuck off.
Oh, hell.
With a rooster.
With the rooster in the background.
Yeah, that's pretty scary, not gonna lie.
First of all, you've only figured out about the rooster today.
I know that, but, they don't know that, though.
Hey, there's goat yoga, so we're not far off.
Oh, God, goat yoga.
Goat yoga.
Yoga.
Yeah, it's really help with...
Now I'm addicted to these nude yoga videos.
Well, I've only seen one. I only see them with clothes on, so that'd be kind of weird with no clothes on, especially with those hooves on your back.
Oh my God!
Oh really? Damn!
Jeez! Right? Damn!
Meh.
Huh. I'll tell you what, dude. And then did you see that the guy who created the Mary Jane Watson image, he's did some type of retraction apology, but yet when you read his fucking thing, it's all over the goddamn place.
Yeah.
What the fuck does he have to apologize for?
He's not apologizing. He's kind of like trying to reason with them. You can't
reason with these people. They are fucking demons from the deepest parts of hell.
I know.
it's something that he should have just ignored.
Exactly.
Yeah, but he can't because he's trying to be the good guy.
Get off
hey,
social fucking media.
He's kind of like, hey, I socialize with my fans, ha ha ha, and they go after him. He's like, holy hell, It's like we all say, hey, it's fun when you cater, but when they find one little thing that they don't like, they target in, like it's, like snipers.
And it's nothing fucking, and it's like nothing offensive either. It's just Mary Jane sitting on the couch. She's just wearing like the Spider-Man shirt. She's just like her legs are kind of like behind her a little bit, but it's like she's just comfortable on the couch and she's waiting for Peter to come back.
I have seen women with her body. I have seen women in that position, and I have seen women with her body type. Nothing there is wrong.
What about
everything's very accurate?
That Star Wars girl kind of redoing that image in real time, in real life?
Yeah, I saw that, and it's kind of like, hey,
ooh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, okay, she mimicked it perfectly. What is wrong here?
Mm-hmm. You know what I told her? I said, I'm going to be a man and go, yum. She liked it. So did Mary Jane, too. I said it. She liked it. She commented, too. I was trying to get people triggered. Nobody got triggered. God damn it.
Well, yeah, because the people that we know have common sense.
I know, yeah.
Exactly.
Just like, oh.
But there's not really any guys that we all know that make meat go yum.
Yeah, we do. His name is Henry Cavill.
No, I'm talking about within our universe.
Gotcha. Oh, Ironcaster's here. Oh my god. Oh shit.
Everyone, bow down the hatches.
Bow down the hatches.
Edwin, go grab your chicken or rooster. I mean,
seriously. I mean, he's been quiet for quite some time. I think he's finally gone down.
I guess, man. Shit.
That means something's going on if he's quiet.
I know, right? Yeah.
I know how roosters work.
Chicka bow wow. Oh man! All right. So did you find the article or what?
Oh, no, because my computer's being slow.
All right. Then give me the link. I'll get it.
I gotta find it.
Oh my God! They are.
I realized
it
why
is
the rooster
trending.
Shut up.
It is
I just
trending.
realized why the rooster shut up. It's fucking raining.
You guys, it is. Oh, that's why. It's. By the way,
even
it's
better.
trending.
He has to corral them.
On Twitter, it's trending. An earthquake happened in Redondo Beach, 3.7. We don't even make a big deal until 6. So what the fuck?
Shit.
Yeah, big fucking deal. Man.
Wait a minute.
Give me the link. I'll go.
Wait a minute. I'm looking up like 5 different things at the same time. Okay. Here it is. This was pulled from somewhere else, but this must be the original one. It's from Yahoo. Okay.
Yahoo Answers.
Yahoo Answers.
I still have a Yahoo address because I'm that hardcore.
I have
Yahoo
one because it goes my joke. In the middle of the running and D&D game, can't stay long. Just want to say hello. You geek.
What about D&D?
He's in the middle of running a D&D game, but he wanted to slip in and say hi.
Mm-hmm.
He wants
sure.
I hope you roll low initiative. Ironcast
is insanely complicated. I'm still trying to learn. Kitty and Ironcast are teaching me. It's fucking complicated.
Oh, God.
So many fucking rules.
No, there's not.
Rules.
No, it's not. Just like
you're giggling because you actually know everything
and
already.
all them saying, this is no. Comics Division says that 5th edition D&D is D&D on training wheels, so you're okay.
What?
Anyway, do you got the link?
Oh, let me go see. I had a squirrel moment.
Oh yeah, it really starts up
okay,
in the second paragraph, but
here it goes.
Here we go. Here
we go. It's all
I'm gonna
Dutch's
give me
fault.
some to drink. Yep.
All Dutch's fault. All right. So Zack Snyder worried Warner Brothers would sue and silence me for supporting Snyder Cut fans. What the fuck?
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
That makes no sense.
Warner Brothers was already doing that, to be fair. So,
Right.
I mean, Zach, you have nothing to worry about with that.
What the fuck?
Why the fuck would he care anyway? Because WB fucked him over.
I know. Zack Snyder told the Sunday Times in a recent interview that he was originally scared of what Warner Brothers might do if he publicly supported the release of the Snyder Cut movement. Snyder exited the Justice League during post-production due to family tragedy, and the studio brought in Josh Whedon to oversee reshoot. Why don't you just say change that to Josh Whedon was brought in so that the executives at Warner Brothers could get their fucking bonuses, didn't care if the movie was shit or not. How about that? He said further, I was more worried that the studio would sue me, do something to silence me. Snyder said about his decision to lend vocal support to the release of Snyder Cut fans. The community has become a poster child in the media for toxic fandom, but Snyder stays focused on activism all above else. Really? I don't think so.
Jesus.
Here's the reality, Snyder said. The fandom raised $750,000 for suicide prevention and mental health awareness. That alone should be all over the place. And you notice that it didn't make a blip. You know what I'm saying? You notice that?
Yeah.
Who is that? Who is that? Is that you, Fenrin? You and your damn mic again?
I'm
Punch
sorry,
the mic.
I'll take care of the What? I'll take care of the
Drop kick the mic, man. Drop kick the mic.
Yeah, do something about the mic. Stop sucking on the mic or something.
It started to fucking rain. I'm sorry. I'm outside trying to get the rooster woken up so I can. Because I'm trying to wake up the damn rooster. You told me to get the rooster broadcasting.
No,
because you fucking said for me to get the damn rooster.
No, I didn't say get the damn rooster. I just told you to frickin', you know. All right, so mute your mic, though, would you?
Yeah, I'll try.
All right, mute it. Mute it.
Okay. Fuck.
All right. Zack Snyder's Justice League is the last Warner Brothers movie Snyder will make for the time being. The director is jumping in Netflix for his zombie movie Army of the Dead, which is designed to launch a new franchise for the streamer. Snyder has full creative control of the Army of the Dead in a way he did not on Justice League. The director told the Sunday Times that he's not cut out to direct films where the studio has put in input. Well, maybe because you're just too fucking weak and a pansy ass to fucking go up against the goddamn studio.
Exactly. That's what I actually was going to bring up. He has no balls.
He's got no balls. Where it gets difficult is when
he has absolutely no balls.
Yep. Take a director with a
He
personal
has absolutely no balls.
I know.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me, dude. Point of view, and ask him to participate in a thing that is not asking for that, Sanders said. The journeyman filmmaker, there are a lot of them, and they're good. I just happen to have a specific point of view. The lesson I've learned is it's much easier for me as a filmmaker to create a world and invite you into it, as opposed to me saying, let me put my cog in your wheel like
That's what she said.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, dude, you're going to put it that way. It's not going to get sexual remarks. I mean, geez, come on. As opposed to me
really
saying,
comment on that.
Oh, you should. Dutch, you should. I think you should.
Let me just get all like sexist right here.
There we go. You go, girl. She got the floor.
Yeah.
I really always wonder, do the guys who do shit like this think they're going to get something out of it from women or something?
Yeah.
They try to get, I mean, do they think they're actually going to be attracted to this crap?
Oh, I know.
Okay, just within the communities that I'm involved with, just as a backseat, watcher, yes. Yeah. They really do think if they talk this way, act this way, it's like I said last night, is there's a little bit with the people in the Snyder group that are very like puppies. They want to please. They have their tails wagging. It's like, please notice me. See, I'm doing everything. It's not. It's kind of weird. We were talking about that. Snyder fans are a little bit more. I don't even know how the right word to say it, but it makes Star Wars fans look a little bit more. Just of how their commitment of like Snyder can't go wrong, he's our media messiah, in the way, and people know who I'm talking about, and who I might be talking about that feels this way, that people that we might know, and we saw with Lethal how dedicated he was. Like, yes, we got this thing. And after that bomb, we all saw that stream, Lethal just went white. Oh, yeah. Lethal lightly. And Ryan looked like he wanted to snap. Because I was looking at his direction the whole time.
Look at this. I was driving home from work. I was so excited to watch the thing because I totally support this and stuff like that. And I was watching it. And I can put it up on my full screen on my car and stuff like that, so I can see everybody on the screen and stuff like that. And I was like, "What the fuck?" I actually pulled over because I was like, "What the fuck?"
Honestly, I would pull over,
dude. I was like, "What the fuck?" I was so pissed. I was like, "Dude," I was waiting for Ryan just to lose his shit.
Zach has no balls.
Dude, it's just sad, dude.
It is.
Just sad.
Like, first of all, Zach shouldn't fucking worry about WB at all, because even though WB was the one publishing the film, AT&T had the rights over it.
Exactly. They're
also
the push on it.
Yeah, look, AT&T should have never bought Warner Brothers. How could they have thought it was going to work? They kind of ruined it. It's AT&T's fault at the end of the day.
Yeah, but the thing is the government should have never allowed the merger to happen in the first place.
Exactly.
That was the problem.
So at the end of the day, Zach has no balls. He shouldn't have worried about WB. And also, just to point out, like, I actually watched the Snyder Cut. I actually thought the movie's better than what we got, but Zach has no balls.
Yeah.
Okay. Exactly. Zach should have said flat out on that stream, like, he shouldn't have said straight out, fuck WB. But he should have been like, you know what, these guys are doing a great job. They're doing a lot of money. He acknowledges them. It's a good time. Zach's having some fun. Some drinks are going by. Zach, playing, but no, Zach was ballless, and he fucking shilled out to the company that's been fucking kicking him in the dick the entire time.
I know.
But, dude, like, I don't even know if I should even be angry. No, actually, no, I am angry at him because he has no balls.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what, too? I had no desire to watch this stupid fucking movie on Netflix. It's just another goddamn fucking zombie fucking movie. Show.
Look, I really don't give a shit about his new movie. No one gives a fuck.
Nobody gives a fuck.
And it's actually getting an anime. The movie's getting an anime, then a live action show. Apparently it's evolving and no one has even seen it yet. No one's even seen it yet, and it's evolving already.
I'm sorry, but dude, you know what? I'm so fucking burned out of fucking zombie shit because of The Walking Dead.
Exactly.
So you come out with another
fucking long.
Yeah, dude. I mean, this fucking thing's going on 10 years, dude. It's like, oh my god.
They've already killed most of the main cast. Rick's dead already.
Yeah. Like, who was it? What was the movie based? What was the movie that what was it? Brad Pitt was in? There were zombies that moved really fast.
I think
Z?
it was like
World War Z.
Yeah, World War Z.
Yeah. That was just, oh my god, that was a clusterfuck. Fenrir, you gotta do something about your mic, bro.
I know.
I'm gonna break. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take the mic and I'm gonna punt kick it.
Yeah, you can do that. You're invited to try.
And then I'm gonna do
Jeez.
an elbow drop.
Is there anything else you want to mention on this, Dutch?
Well, I had to go for a second because my dog had to go outside.
Oh.
Yeah, because if I don't, she'll start acting like a little rooster.
Yeah, I gotta admit, my dog's been very quiet today.
Yeah?
I mean, he normally barks at when I start my streams.
Mm.
For some reason, he's been quiet.
Okay, well, the whole thing with Snyder, he's talking out of both sides of his mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. And why was there a necessity to even come out and have this report, or even mention this report, or what he said? Because I'm like, nobody fucking cares.
Well, you know about the theory that they're trying to discredit the whole Snyder thing because Warner Brothers wants to kill it. So anything that makes Snyder look bad gives them validation to kill it.
Right.
You know, because now there's a movement. And so, you know, I bet Warner Brothers, you know, the little fit that they made over a little icon or a logo over that, you know, donation. And now they're going to use that little tizzy to their advantage. I bet that's where this is going. To say, hey, he is, you know, he's causing too much trouble. Look at all these toxic fans. They're coming out of the woodwork that they love him, and then they turn on. See, you know, now we do our own thing. Because the one thing that they don't want to do, as we've all learned from our various streamers, is that they don't want AT&T to put their foot down.
Yeah.
You know, because there is, you know,
but
as I said, there is a civil war.
Yeah.
So anything to make the Snyderverse look bad.
Yeah, but where's this going to lead? Because somebody's got the fucking nads. Are they holding off J.J. Abrams' crap and stuff like that? I mean, they've even got this fucking Batman movie. The thing is they got this other Batman fucking shit coming out with Pattinson and stuff, dude. And who asked for that?
Nobody.
Why are we getting that too? You know what I'm saying?
You want to know why? Because, you know what? Rather than doing an Affleck movie, they're trying to rinse their hands of Snyder. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, they are.
Well, they're not going to win out. They're not. What are they going to do? They're not going to win out fans with JJ's crap or any of the direction they're going. Now I'm hearing rumors. Now I'm hearing rumors that fucking James Gunn might be coming in to save it all.
Fucking James Gunn, bro. Well, what is he gonna do? Make like a fucking space movie with like a bunch of people?
I don't fucking know. I'm just saying.
Oh wait, no, he already did that.
You know, I mean, what the fuck, dude? And
like,
what's
WB
the big deal?
So, like WB are just so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could go on for days about how much I hate them. So
of course, WB stupid. I mean, look what they did to Mortal Kombat. They have some of the biggest franchises in the world in their hands. They don't know what the fuck to do with them.
They don't know what to fucking do. They think that they can make this, whatever it is, into fucking Marvel Universe. You're never going to make it into Marvel.
No.
Exactly. And if they really wanted to do it, they would do it with patience and calm. They just really want to throw everything immediately fast.
Now
it doesn't work like that. The MCU worked because it was all planned and it took time.
Also, too, check this out. Warner Brothers is talking about making a Joker 2.
What?
With Joaquin Phoenix.
Look, Joker 1 was great, but why do we need a second movie?
How was
it
perfect
as
it was? Because it made them over $1 billion. That's why.
Yeah, but they're gonna ruin it with the sequel. We all know it.
You know what? You know what WB is gonna do for the sequel? They're going to introduce another Batman that's not Robert Pattinson, and then they're gonna be like, "Yep, this is our new thing now."
Yeah.
And then everybody's God. Wonder if they're gonna go back to the whole Bruce is his brother thing.
They don't know what to, dude. I don't understand this whole thing of where Warner Brothers and AT&T have these rights and that rights. This is what's fucked up entertainment.
They've bought everything.
I know that, but the thing is, it's just
only
like
next
Star
to
Trek.
Disney.
Just
They're
like
only
Star
above
Trek.
Disney.
Star Trek has got 2 different divisions: movies and TVs.
And they're both shit.
Yes, exactly. Do something with that fucking mic, Fenrin.
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't.
Damn, dude. But the thing is that, you know, I don't understand why these 2 different entities are fighting over this. And why the fuck do you want J.J. Abrams so goddamn bad? You know, them paying him almost $500 million, you got to wonder if there's other stuff going on. If this is just fucking money laundering or something now. That's...
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm just like, what the fuck, man? You know, I just don't get it. I just don't get it at all. I can't see this whole jumping behind J.J. Abrams. He's already destroyed 2 fucking franchises. 2 of the largest ever franchises.
3 if you count the fucking Superman script that never came out. Thank God.
Well,
again, I mean, the script was fucking awful on its own. That just its existence is really annoying. Literally, thank God it was never made.
And also, didn't Gary from Nerdrotic state that his son came out with Spider-Man and it bombed? Like a comic or a graphic novel or something? Or?
Yeah, because...
Yeah, I think. Yeah. It's about Spider-Man's son after Peter lost his arm. Mary Jane died. It hasn't actually gone anywhere yet. It's stopped.
Yeah.
It's frozen at the moment.
Huh.
I think they don't know where to go with that.
Yeah. Huh.
Honestly, I don't know where I would go with that either. That's just confusing stuff.
I mean, they gave us Tony Stark and Riri Williams in the last issue, and then just for some reason, I mean, so the Avengers exist in this world, and what's the actual dangers of them losing? I mean, I really like stories when it's just Spider-Man as the only hero. They should have kept it as that.
Yeah, that's just fucking, you know, the DCU is just dead. Let's just be real. It's dead.
I guess. Fuck.
It's beyond repair. Like
Flash. Both of them are dead.
Well, yeah.
MCU and DCU. Yeah, they're all dead.
Yeah, they're all dead. And Image Comics is trying to create their own cinematic universe, but we all know it's going to fail because Image has literally no order.
Yeah.
Literally, it has no order.
The only hope that the DCU even has is Flashpoint, but even that, it's just gonna fucking
fuck it up.
Oh, they probably will. It's WB, they will.
Dude, it's not gonna reboot anything. Flashpoint's not gonna be about time travel. It's gonna be about dimensional travel. So nothing will be altered.
I don't know, man. It's a mess, dude. I don't understand how hard it is. Why don't you just fucking start a TV show? Or bounce off of fucking Gotham, the TV show, and go from there.
They could have literally just copied scenes from the comics, even the plot lines, shot for shot, word for word. No one would have cared because if it was to the old ones, it would have been cool. I mean, I think the only live action show that depicts superheroes in the DC universe right is Smallville, and even that had its flaws, very huge flaws in the characters.
You know, there's talk of frickin' what do you call it coming back too, or something? What's his name? Smallville. The guy who played Superman.
Yeah. What was his name again?
I can't remember his damn name. I am horrible with names tonight.
Tom Welling,
yeah.
Tom Welling,
but he has said that he's not interested in coming back. He was on a couple seasons of Lucifer. And dude, I like seeing him in something outside of Smallville.
He was also around the Crisis of Infinite Earths.
Oh my god!
It kind of pissed off every fan that bought the second season comic books.
Oh, that sucked.
Wait, what?
It sucked hard.
Yeah,
it sucked hardcore. They literally rewrote everything from the second season and destroyed Clark. They turned Lex president, made Clark give up and get rid of his powers. It really ruined it all for anyone who gave a shit.
And Crisis on Infinite Earths ruined Kevin Conroy's Batman.
Yeah, just to make Ruby Rose's Batwoman look good, and she was still awful.
Yeah. Well, guys, let's wrap this up. Because I'm getting tired.
Yeah, we've been at this for 2 hours and 34 minutes.
Exactly.
But
so,
let's wrap this shit up.
Our fun topic tonight, we're gonna go right after this, is Stan Lee or Jack Kirby, and why? Go, Fenrir.
They were the kings. They were the kings. Look, they were the kings. They were the pioneers.
Stan Lee or Jack Kirby, and why?
Jack Kirby. His art was amazing. He was the pioneer of many great things that still today are being used. I mean, his art style is literally pretty much the counterstone for many artists who literally want to go to the mix of divine and mystical with technological at the same area. Still today, many of the stories and characters that he created have a lot of meaning and or inspirations for other creations of other people of different backgrounds. Jack Kirby was literally the king of all comic books. I mean, Stan Lee gets a lot of rep for creating a lot of things, but it was actually Jack Kirby who made those things. And they never actually gave him the rep, and he actually didn't care. He only cared about making good art, saying good stories, and going on to the next thing. He wanted to entertain and give good story to people. I mean, Fourth World itself was amazing. Still one of my favorites. Still is. It saddens me that now it's in the hands of idiots and imbeciles that don't respect the man that made it. It really saddens me.
Definitely. Oscinator?
Oh, man, this is a tough question because...
That's why it's a fun fact, or fun question.
Oh, Jack Kirby or Stan Lee?
Yeah.
I feel like Stan Lee is like the most known.
And look, and just because I said Kirby, it doesn't mean that I don't love Stan. I just like Jack, okay?
Let Oscinator go, Fenrir.
God, can I just choose both? I mean,
you can. I don't care. It's just a question the way I presented it.
Wait, you could have chosen both? Dude, what the shit? I thought it was literally just one.
Hey, I'm discriminating against you because you're black. No, I'm just kidding.
Is that how it is? Is that how it is then? Oh, let me tell you something.
Man.
I don't give a shit.
Go ahead, Oscinator.
Let's go.
No, you know what? I think Jack Kirby is definitely somebody who does get overlooked, and I do think that's a shame because he basically co-created a lot of the characters that Stan Lee also created. So it's like both deserve the credit. I think Stan Lee gets the most credit, which I get why. He's like probably one of the most well-known, like fucking Marvel creators. Like if not even like the most well-known fucking comic book creator. And don't get me wrong, I respect Stan Lee. I really do. In fact, like everything Stan Lee has done, like especially for Marvel and like just helping co-create like characters, like Stan Lee deserves to be up there. But I think Jack Kirby deserves a lot of the credit too, because if I'm not mistaken, he also did a lot of the art as well.
They both did a lot of work in DC too, and created a lot of the characters and nobody talks about that.
Yeah, they worked on DC and a lot of its characters.
They both
weren't just
on
Marvel.
romantic.
Really, I just said Jack Kirby. Jack Kirby was the creator of Fourth World. He gave us the New Gods and Darkseid, a greater understanding of all the characters and what it pretty much meant to be a living sentient being, not just human. The guy was glorious.
Austin,
I mean,
were you done? No.
Well, yeah, like the only thing I have to say is like I think both deserve the credit and praise that they should be. Right. And I think Kirby should get more credit, and I think Stan should definitely. I think Stan still deserves the credit he still has, but I think people need to give Kirby a lot more credit.
Do you think it's just a fact that maybe Stan Lee outlasted Kirby, considering and stuff, and that maybe
that is a factor, yes. Because if he was still alive, he would have gotten a lot more recognition.
Oh, absolutely.
Do you think that Stan Lee was, do you think that he attempted to try and keep Jack Kirby's legacy alive, or did he intentionally overshadow who
I actually
Jack
think he
Kirby
tried to
was?
keep Jack's legacy alive a little bit. He was very lenient on Jack's characters and his because he actually respected Jack and saw him as a friend.
Right.
Oh, absolutely. And so I think he definitely did try to respect him a little bit because I think even I read his when he did the comic book memoir, he acknowledged him as a friend.
Yeah, exactly.
So and also Fenrir said he respects the characters that they both created.
Right.
And so I definitely do think he has tried to respect them. It may not be great at times, but I do think he does pay respect when, just in general. I think he knows. He just knows better, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know really how to say it, but it's just he basically just knows better, and he just because to me, and especially from what I've read about him and from what I don't think Stan would be somebody who would try to overly be an asshole and be
He didn't seem like that.
Yeah, he wasn't that kind of guy.
Yeah.
No.
He was literally a good man in life to death. Yeah. And it really angers me that Marvel's literally making a book about a guy insulting and destroying Stan Lee's legacy. And he also did some shots at Jack in that book too. He said he said it himself. He's going after all of the elements of Stan Lee's past.
Well, who are that guy?
Jack Kirby, Steve Ditko, everyone that ever worked with Stan's going to get a shot on this.
Dutch, do you have anything to add on this? Do you have an opinion on both, or one, or
it's hard because I didn't grow up with the comics.
Right. I'm in the same boat, Dutch. So
I wasn't allowed to read comic books.
Yeah.
Growing up,
I wasn't allowed to do nothing.
Well, it's just especially when we moved away and we got away. My mom, she was kind of like, hey, I didn't want you reading Marvel or DC because she saw the covers and saw.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the covers didn't help.
Right.
She saw violence and.
Yeah. But yet, Sailor Moon manga stuff. Oh, that looks so innocent.
My God, she was so wrong.
So yeah, it's hard for me because Stan Lee, he was the writer, Kirby was the artist, and for me, it's so hard to pick between them because I'm like that too. I love to write and I love to draw, but you cannot help but when you look at a Kirby piece and go, my God,
oh my God,
the creativity, the imagination, probably the amount.
And you just think, I'm a shitty writer and artist by comparison to this guy. He's a god and I'm a servant.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say it's like. Just imagine the amount of drugs he did to get some of those pieces because they look like acid trips from what.
Seriously, man, some people literally theorize that Jack Kirby used to smoke a lot of weed because some of that shit he drew and the way he drew it was so detailed and weird that he had to feel something like that. He'd had to work for something like that.
But you got to also realize too the time period that while Jack Kirby and Stan Lee both grew up in, they grew up in the Great Depression, World War I, World War II.
Yeah,
and and they both were in World War II. They both served in the army in some capacity, stuff like that. And that whatever they did, and then I'm right now. I'm going through I'm doing fun facts about Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, and stuff, and other stuff in the comic book thing and stuff like that. I'm even got one coming up where the FBI didn't like comic books, J. Edgar Hoover and stuff like that. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And stuff like that. So, but the Jack Kirby is very, very interesting and stuff. I'm trying. There's going to be multiple different episodes of that one because there's so much on Stan Lee and there's so much on Jack Kirby. that I can't put it all into one video, of course. But go ahead, Dutch. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's just saying that the wake down. Yeah. About at least one drug or drink of preference for let's just with the times that I was really sick and everything and I had to be on painkillers, I probably did some of my best work.
Right? Yeah.
I wouldn't do that today. No.
Yeah, let's be honest. You got to be tripping to do it right.
I
tripping balls, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Whatever those drugs do was right amount to do to my brain. Now draw.
Right, yeah.
So for whatever, if he did or he did not, maybe he was straight edge. I don't know.
Right.
But you just look at those pieces and see how much they still go today. The original artwork.
Dude, nobody can come close to Stan Lee or Jack Kirby. Nobody can come. There's no way. Nobody can.
And it's like, the moment Stan Lee died, they started going after him.
Dude, they jumped on him.
Let me tell you, we live in a generation that there will never be anyone in our generation that will be equal to Stan Lee or Jack Kirby. I'm sorry, none of them will ever reach the greatness they did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys know, since you guys are big comic book people, why we never got anything like this out of like Russia or China or Japan? I mean, we get manga from Japan, of course, but we don't see anything like that. We don't see anything like even in Europe.
Because I'm going to be honest with you, the Chinese aren't very creative when it comes to story writing, too. I mean, a lot of their stories are very similar.
They got to steal
very
everything,
similar and equal. Literally, it's always the same story. And the characters are insanely OP to points where you just really don't care anymore about the story because there's not a lot of danger for them to fight.
Right.
So, yeah, China really doesn't know how to write that much well.
Okay. All right.
Okay, seriously, we've been at this for 2 hours and almost 50 minutes. Let's just do this quick.
All right, guys. Fenrin, tell us where you can find you.
Well, I'm Fenrir the Ice Wolf. I've been here to JustANormie's channel numerous times. He is my Scotty, and every time that I ask, he beams me up. So if you want to know more about me, go see his previous streams. I'm always into them, with the assistance of either JustANormie or the beautiful Dutch Kitty right here. So, yeah. Go give me a sub to my channel for doing absolutely nothing, and do the same for these guys.
JustANormie.
I'm gonna do this very quickly. I have a channel. I am at
mute.
Fenrir.
Okay, I'm gonna mute him.
Shit.
There we go. Go ahead.
I blocked out.
I'm at 163 subs on the road to 200.
Ooh, nice.
So, and also you can find me with usually JustANormie and Fenrir on Tuesdays on Nick Weiser's channel.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
We always have a good conversation, good back and forth. And I got other stuff like Splash Talk on my channel. And I'm working on a DCEU rewrite because I can come up with better ideas than those stupid idiots at WB. And I have Twitter.
Dude, call me for one of those. I have literally an idea for a Martian Manhunter movies trilogy.
I might do that. And I'm on Twitter at the JustANormie17. So if you ever want to get updated on what I do, go check me out there. Normie, thanks for having me on. This was awesome.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Yeah, Dutch. I know you don't have a channel, but
yeah. Well, yeah. I'm not ready yet. I also want to look good for camera, so
no one is ready yet. That's why I'm not doing anything. I'm literally just letting my channel there, and I'm getting subs for doing nothing.
What was that?
I'm sorry, what?
I said you don't need to be on camera, Dutch.
No, I don't.
You don't. You really don't. Normie literally sent me the indications of what to do.
I know, but
just record your voice and scream at people.
Well, the thing is, I've been on camera. People know what I look like.
Oh.
You know?
Do they?
Yeah.
Is it because of nude yoga or what?
No.
Okay, have you done yoga? Because I'm kind of interested on that too.
Oh my god!
I've done yoga, but I do that by myself. So yeah.
Not right.
All right then. All right.
All right, go ahead.
Lost 10 pounds in 1 week, so yeah, it really works.
Good for you.
Yeah. But anyway, you can find me at Dutch Kitty on Twitter, and I just float through different streams that let me just hang around, and yeah, I'm opinionated, but I love it.
Cool. All right.
And I'm always glad to be here.
Thank you. And I've made Dutch Kitty one of my permanent people on these streams and stuff like that. Sometimes she can't make it and stuff because she takes care of her very ill brother and stuff. And we hope that he gets better soon.
Yeah,
and remember, Normie, every time I show up, the rooster comes with me. I figure ways to make him
I know, right?
So he's bringing the extra.
Right?
So he's saying he's bringing his cock with him.
Oh,
I mean the actual rooster. I mean the actual fucking rooster. I mean Rex.
Oh,
Rex is
I
coming
can't
with
do
me
that
too.
one dick joke. One dick joke.
Seriously, you just wanted to do a dick show.
Yep. but yeah, my older brother, who got me into Star Wars back practically out of the womb. He is stage 4 lung cancer, and he just started his first week of radiation, and so far so good. So yeah, just you know, if you want to keep up with what he's been going on, I just want to say Ethan Van Sciver didn't have to do it. His wife Andrea did not have to do it, but they sent him a sweatshirt, a hoodie, because I was just saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna get that because my brother's really cold and our house is freezing because of my brother.
wow.
And they sent a hoodie, all caps hoodie. So
Nice.
yeah, if you want to know about these evil comics, gay, they give somebody with cancer a hoodie. You know?
I know, right? Evil people, man.
Evil people.
They're obviously the dark side of the comic book
I know, but yeah, so I just try to keep it, everything just on my level. I'm so glad to talk about things that, other than Star Wars, other than, I mean, I would love to just talk about Outlander sometime,
That's cool, yeah.
The new books come out.
Dutch, we should sit down and just do a one-on-one, you and me, and talk about
Outlander. Yes.
I'll do it.
Yes,
I'll do it. You set
Everybody
it up.
This guy is free to do anything.
I'll stream it. You set up the talking points, and we'll go from there. How about that?
Yeah. And I could talk. I don't know if you read the books, but whoo.
I haven't read the books. I've only seen the TV show. So.
Well, let's just say that
I'm sure I can keep up.
Seriously, how have you not, Normie? We need to get you into a lot more stuff.
Hey, when I was overseas, I used to read a lot of shit. Okay, because that's the only thing I can get my hands on. Okay, jeez.
Okay.
So, yeah,
I believe you.
Hey,
I mean, the retirees also used to say a lot. Seriously, when you're either on a convoy or plane, you really have a lot of time to read.
Yeah.
That's what they used to say a lot.
Oh yeah, you do. Hey, that's why I played EVE Online while I was over there.
But by the way, your wife would love the Outlander books.
I bet she would.
They are smutty. They are smutty.
She's like smutty.
Guys, we're close to 3 hours. We should really shut this down.
I know.
I just had to put that in there.
All right, Dutch.
I mean, I'm sure you all have lives.
I'll get her one. I'll give it to her.
Yes, you have to be with your cock. I know
Dutch,
that.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Dutch. Okay? Grow up. Please grow up, Dutch.
I'm 36. No, I won't.
Let's just finish this guy.
So, everybody, I am JustANormie. I am on 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central. Every Wednesday, I have a new series called Fun Facts about comics. That's up. Last week was Stan Lee. This week is Jack Kirby. After that will be comic book guy from The Simpsons and stuff.
Good
and
choice.
Then after that, what's that?
I said
What?
good choice on comic book guy.
Thank you. And then after that, I've got weird comic books that mention or have celebrities or former presidents in them. And another one where the FBI didn't like comic books back in the 50s and 60s. So I've got a lot of them coming. They'll all drop only on Wednesdays, and I'm still working on the Gotham TV show, Villains, Compare and Contrast and stuff. I've just gotten a little behind on that one. But I'm trying to do these live streams every Saturday. I know it's kind of a bad time because I'm going up against other people and stuff. But Dutch and Fenrin are my permanent panel guests and stuff. AwesomeAtor, I co-host with him on Nick Weiser and stuff. We have a very good time. We just finished up Invincible. My Invincible final review comes out this week, and my Falcon Winter Soldier final review comes out, and an opinion piece on the Winter Soldier situation as well too.
Why are you still reviewing that thing?
I gave it some time so everybody could, absorb it, and I didn't ruin anything for anybody. So yeah, that and I got behind too as well because of work. So and all that. But I want to thank you all for joining us tonight. You all have been great and wonderful. Take care, everybody. If you need help out there because of mental illness, you are not alone. Please contact me. Please contact somebody.
We are all surviving insanity every day. Just find someone to talk to, share information, something to read, and remember, you're not alone. We're all fighting this battle.
We're all there together and stuff. You can even call 411. You can call police department if you need to. Just say you need to talk to somebody. It doesn't matter. You need to contact me. Contact me on Twitter. I'm JustANormie5 and stuff like that. I'm always got my hands on my phone, pretty close at work and stuff. I've said it to everybody. I know I don't know you, but I live with mental health for quite some time now. Since I was overseas, I have really bad PTSD and anxiety and stuff. And you all help me to be better and to keep my mind focused elsewhere. Take care, everybody. What's that? I'm sorry, Dutch.
I was supposed to say, I have PTSD too. So so this helps a lot.
Yep.
And especially with the additional stress of my brother. So,
Exactly.
You're not alone on this.
You're not alone.
Yep, exactly. And like I said, anybody can reach out to me. There's multiple ways of doing so and stuff like that. So take it easy, everybody. And good night. And God bless you all.
Good night, guys. Stay safe.